Welcome to Zuvi, a new and exciting social media platform for gamers to share their clips. Whether that be 200 IQ plays or an epic fail, Zuvi is the place to share your moments. The app will be available for free on all iOS and Android devices, with a desktop version for PC players coming soon. So let me show you what it's all about. The Zuvi homepage looks similar to other social media platforms. We have a following and For You page, and as expected, you can like and comment on other gamers' clips. The Discover page is what creates a unique experience for gamers. You will be able to search for clips by game, user, or trend. The leaderboard functionality will also help gamers get the recognition that they deserve. The upload process will help those who don't have time to stream or edit YouTube videos. With console, PC, and mobile integration, you can quickly select and edit your clip before posting. Finally, the profile page is a great opportunity for those who want to create a following. Zuvi encourages users to link their other social media accounts to their Zuvi profile. By doing this, we can give you a helping hand in growing your stream or YouTube channel. So, why use Zuvi? Here are a few reasons. Number 1, you're sharing your gameplay with people who actually care. Other social media platforms can be so saturated with any old content. On Zuvi, you know that people actually give a damn about gaming. Number 2, we encourage you to use Zuvi to grow your audience on other platforms, which helps you content creators out there. Number 3, the Zuvi upload process is so simple and literally takes seconds. This means that you can spend more time gaming and less time becoming a skilled video editor. Number 4, there are so many gamers who are incredibly talented and deserve to play professionally, but they never get noticed. Zuvi will bring the underrated talent the attention that they deserve. Thank you for checking out Zuvi. Find out more at zuvi.com, and don't forget to join our Discord community and follow us on social media. Links in the description. We can't wait to see you around this platform.
Here at G Fuel, we're committed to providing our customers with cutting-edge energy drink technology. That's why we've partnered with VOD International to develop a super energizing, zero-sugar formula inspired by compound. And G Fuel,
helping to make you super.
Yo, what is going on, Critical Ops fans, and welcome to Worlds 2022. This is round number 2 for the conference region for Asia. I am Sudden Death, and I am joined today by A-Master. How you doing, sir?
Good afternoon, everybody. It's going to be an absolute blast. I'm doing fantastic. I'm ready for the adrenaline to be pumping. I'm ready for it to course through my veins with these intense matches that are coming up. And the one, of course, that we'll be seeing today. It's going to be beautiful.
Indeed. Crossfire versus Saints is coming up here, folks. But before we hop on into that, let's go over the championship format. A-Master, you want to explain how this works?
Absolutely. So, guys, we start off with the preliminaries. We have 32 teams divided into 8 separate groups. It'll be a double elimination format. You have 2 wins to advance, 2 losses to be eliminated. Kind of keeping it a little even on either side. All matches are best of 3s. So we'll start with those 32 teams, work our way towards the 16 teams to advance, 2 teams per group. Now moving on, we'll be going into the conferences. That's where the 16 teams that do make it through divide into 2 brackets, single elimination format, North America and Asia, and Europe. Or say that is that's supposed to be Asia, and then moving it down, Euro-Asia there. And then conference finals will be a best of 5. And in which case, look for those teams to advance forward. And we got the America winners versus the Europe-Asia winners. The winner of the matches will be the champion, and then going into those grand finals. That'll be a best of 7, everybody. Best of 7, which will be played over the course of 2 days. But then after that, we will have the official world's champion, the first one, world's champion over the course of those 2 days.
And of course, these teams are playing for multiple prizes here. And I think the biggest thing, the $25,000 prize pool. That's right, $25,000 that these teams are competing for, amongst other amazing things. $12,000 will be going to the champions, the world champions, and of course the bragging rights as well that comes along with that, being the champion ring, which is an in real life ring. This is not a ring you're going to be seeing on in game. This is something the players themselves will be able to wear for the rest of time. A glove and knife combo, and then 25,000 credits. Second place, the runner-up silver will be receiving $6,000 in cash, a glove knife combo, and 15,000 credits. Third place, bronze will be receiving $3,000 in cash, a knife combo, and 10,000 credits. Fourth place, 1,000 credits, a knife combo, and 5,000 credits. And fifth through eighth place will also be receiving something as well, $500 in cash and 3,000 credits. And then the MVP award, the most valuable player, one player per region will be chosen, and they'll be receiving $250, and that is separate from your team's cash prize pool. That's right, that's $250 for you yourself. One player per region will become the most valuable player. Very excited to see who those will be here at the end of the tournament. And let's take a look at the aforementioned champion skins here. Looks
Absolutely
phenomenal.
It is. The gold. I mean, come on. Everybody knows that if you're going to be the best, it's got to be gold.
It's got to be gold. Chat, let us know what your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. I love it. It's subtle and it pops. I think it is the perfect addition here to anybody's arsenal. Let's go look at the November schedule. Of course, we are here November, what is it? The 26th. Running through my dates here. 27th tomorrow. Conference round number 2. We have the Asia stream, which is going on right now, and the South America stream a little later today. And then tomorrow, November 27th, we'll be moving on to the conference round number 2 for the North America and Europe region. So if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, you hit that notification bell, and please follow us on social media if you want to get actually notified, because you know YouTube, they're not the best when it comes to notifications. I don't know why they don't have it down, but they're not the best. Highly recommend joining the Discord server and following on Twitter. And let's go ahead and take a look at the December schedule as well, because that's right, this tournament does extend all the way over into December. That is where the grand finals, the best of 7, the 2-day weekend will be. You can see well the conference finals, which will be best of 5s, as a master already talked about, next week, Saturday and Sunday, December 3rd and December 4th. And then December 9th will be the third place stream, and December 10th will be day 1 of the grand finals, and then December 11th will be day number 2 of the grand finals. Again, subscribe, ring the notification bell, do all the things you don't want to miss what is coming up. Hey, Master, you want to run over the participating teams, or I guess more what's left of the participating teams?
Absolutely, yeah, because at this point, as much as we see all these glorious names, so many of them have been eliminated at this point, and they've just worked their way down. So, I mean, everybody give just a tip of the hat in the chat for everybody who has made it here to Worlds, period. And just again, huge shout out to all of them for putting in the hard work and the dedication and being able to make their way through the bracket. And the ones that have made it through the bracket, again, those are our main contenders for today. So looking at who has made it through, we can kind of see a little bit of how that has run. Saints and Crossfire, Hammers, and Rain. And it looks about the same. Crossfire, it was 2-1. And Rain was 2-1. But then we got our clean sweeps. We got Saints and Hammers both doing some 2-0s. So right now that is currently looking real nice. And you guys, you don't want to miss these matches. Again, these are the best of every region. Any of these are going to be just knocked out of the park. So guys, yeah, make sure you have those notifications. These are going to be the top notches. And of course, the schedule to see these guys. Obviously, right now, we're going to be seeing Crossfire and Saints, but you have your schedule here because we do have later today, and that's going to be 12 o'clock PST or 5 o'clock BRT. You're going to have South America's stream going to be going on. And again, tomorrow we have 2 more lovely matches, which, again, you don't want to miss it. Hammers versus Rain. That's going to be 8 o'clock a.m. PST or 5 in the afternoon in CET. And then also, don't forget about that North America at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the PST or 5 o'clock in the afternoon EST. If you're on the East Coast. So all these matches are totally, absolutely stacked.
And for you, the viewer, you have an opportunity here to predict the winner and win some prizes. The new smart voting system here introduced by Mobile Esports. Smart voting system is based on points. The more points you place on the team, the more you can win or lose. There's 20,000 credits up for prizes here. It's a great way to show off your prediction skills. I know some of you will have amazing prediction skills. I read the comments. That's right. I see some of you. The match hasn't even started yet, and you're predicting who's going to win it, the exact round count. It's insane. Now go ahead and take those skills, that gut feeling you have, or whatever you use. Maybe it's dice or Magic 8 Ball, and go ahead and use it in the smart voting system. You can find the link in the video description down below, or just go over to play.mobileesport.org/dashboard/voting to go ahead and get registered and start voting. Now the time has come. Let's go ahead and introduce the matchup for today: CROSSFIRE versus Saints. You can see them popping up here on screen. This is the best of 3 we have today. We're going to find out who is going to be moving on from the Asia region today. Hey, Master, take it away.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what we do need to know? We got to know about the players a little bit. Because, guys, again, these are some absolute baller guys and gals that are playing here in the tournament. And, of course, we're going to go a little back and forth here with the stats. We're pairing up pretty much the best against the best here. And right now, Legion looking really nice. He's fully ahead, the 1.35. And, I mean, Rax still looking good, too. Again, just Legion having a bit of an advantage and a little bit on that win rate, maps played, just one more. But again, that rating overall looking real nice. But of course, again, we just gotta pretty much just rolling through the different players. Reborn, again, looking real nice, that 1.2. We're rolling it down to the KDR. Again, positive all the way through. So again, you might start getting an idea for your points to be used and who you might want to use them for. But again, you don't underestimate anybody until the end, but you do have to make an educated decision for what you want to choose.
Yeah,
So
most
again, Reborn
definitely.
looking real good.
Didn't mean to cut you off.
You good?
I was going to say, most definitely, you got to make that educated decision. I would 100% say coming into this, CROSSFIRE, are the underdogs. Saints,
Yeah.
you're looking at the comment section, you can already see people favoring Saints a little bit. I've seen some CROSSFIRE in there, but CROSSFIRE, I think, definitely are the underdogs coming into this. See the KDRs and everything matching up here. You look at Axis, 65% win rate, a 40% win rate, and you can see, look at the map difference there. It's almost double, 49. We'll just round it up and call it 50. 50 maps played compared to 25 there for Hakeem. There's a lot more experience on the Saints side. They've been in these situations. Well, not quite this situation where it's as much pressure, but they've been in the tournament situations a little bit more than CROSSFIRE, and that can definitely give an edge, just having that experience. But sometimes not having that experience can also help out too. You've never been here before. You're not waking. You've never had the situation where you've lost and you wake up in the middle of the night. It's like, I screwed up there. You're having dreams about little mistakes you've made. CROSSFIRE, I don't know if they've really been to that level yet as Saints. That could come into play. The nerves on the side of Saints might get to them. Zed versus
Yeah.
McLaren here. Once again, you can see now Zed over here. You can see the win rate is actually far better than McLaren. But once you go and look at the maps played, 35 compared to 14. So is it truly better? Right? Again, it's more experience versus less experience on the side of CROSSFIRE. But also just coming back to what we were talking about, which could be an advantage to CROSSFIRE. Less played, less known, could have some exciting strats that Saints are not prepared for.
Yeah, and the fact that they are still here,
Mhm.
they have worked their way through, so they're doing something right by all means. But they're definitely, again, that fresh eyes definitely has a good advantage. I mean, it. I would say it would be a very good time. I mean, right now they're still below. I agree, they're still the underdogs, but overall, I mean, it's it will be an advantage for them to be able to bring their new abilities, their new strats. Because with all those maps played, that's a lot of information that could be studied and
Mhm.
countered. So I 100% agree that, I mean, they've got a lot more time to limelight now. They're definitely right here has looking real nice with that 60 on the plate. But again,
Mhm.
everything's still looking. There's still more green, a lot more green on the side of Saints. So just rolling it. I mean, it's just experience. Kind of the new guy on the block versus the experienced guy on the block,
Mhm.
and I like what I'm seeing. I really like it when when they bring a lot of new, fresh ideas.
Yeah, that's I think what we might see from Crossfire today versus Saints. You got to do something exciting, try to switch it up because again, you look at the stats. There's just so much more experience. But like you just mentioned, sometimes you played so much, you have certain way you play one map, and you get a fresh set of eyes, a fresh perspective on a map. That's when you start seeing things switch up a little bit. Oh, I didn't think about nading from there. I didn't think about holding that specific angle just like that, or I had no idea I had that line of sight that can that could be a play for Crossfire there. Again, having that fresh set of eyes on things can be huge. And we've seen it throughout the tournament and world and even towards the end of Circuit Season 5 as well. I saw lots of those. Some of the underdogs, the newcomers coming in and upsetting the balance, the status quo that had been there, which you would expect to see from certain teams, having them end up failing just due to the fact they weren't prepared for the fresh set of eyes. I'm really excited for this matchup. I guess what we're trying to say is you look at stats and it doesn't look as close. But I think we're gonna have, knock on wood, here, don't want to be giving any caster's curse, a fairly close matchup today versus Crossfire and Saints.
Yeah, and it definitely, and I think one of the bigger things comes down to is, their choices, right?
Hmm.
What maps they're able to pick, what their wants and needs are that they're able to meet, and if they can get it to the point to where Crossfire can definitely make themselves in a better position and better maps and for their favor, because even though they don't have as many played in pretty much 90%. But if they can get the map that they are good at in the maps they have played, they should be having a good, nice seat. Which we do need to find out what those maps are.
Indeed. Speaking of maps, let's go ahead and bring up the map vetoes and see what these teams chose to play on today, folks. That should be popping up.
Absolutely beautiful. Time to see those map vetoes. Gotta lay those cards down, right? You gotta make your picks.
And the bans. Don't forget the bans. You got to get the maps you don't want out of there. Raid and Canals both getting the left swipe out of there. No longer interested in those maps.
Look at that. We're gonna see some picks come in. Plaza and Grounded, one on either side. And so I assume what comes next, we're gonna be seeing those bans again.
Plaza will definitely be an interesting first map here. Grounded being map number 2 for a best of 3 series. I like it. It is going to be a definitely interesting map up. Soren Legacy going to go ahead and get the X swipe as well. Curious to see what the decider is going to be here. Village. I mean, there was part of me that was hoping it was going to be Village. Decider will be on Port though. I love casting Port. I think that's an excellent map number 3 to go on. It is a map where the teams really have to show all of their skill. Can't rely can't rely just on gun skill, can't rely just on team coordination. You gotta have a good balance of everything.
And see what's great about these picks and these maps is finding out the kind of the likelihood or really how often they're done. I mean, right now we have some real-time data for you guys for the maps themselves being picked and or being the decider. The fact that Port is now our decider and is only 12% of the time being set for the decider. It looks like it's mainly banned, which I mean, depending on how your team's play style is and everything, kind of makes sense. But
Mhm.
overall, it still has a nice pick rate of 35%. Same for grounded, sitting at that 33, and Plaza sitting in at 28%. So it just kind of seems like most of the time, nobody's really wanting them. They got that 50%, 50% bans.
Yeah, again, it's an interesting set of maps for the best of three here today. I like it. I think there's going to be some new things we can see from these teams. Not a traditional lineup for the three maps you typically see. Well, why don't we go ahead and introduce Crossfire? A Master?
Absolutely. Crossfire looking again. We saw the players, we saw everything from them. I mean, everything looked beautiful across the board. But again, here's your kind of overall view for the team itself. You can see the maps all the way across the board. I mean, we see as low as 14, but all the way up to 68. And of course, you can see the win loss ratios accordingly, per person, and their overall ratings. Again, seeing all the way up to a 1.41, but all the way down to a 0.66. That is quite low there. But again, you do have 49 maps played, almost 50. So it's not too bad across the grand scheme of it, but definitely is a bit low. But we still have some beautiful information, kind of a little bit. It's kind of a tease of kind of the information we have. But coming in circuit season 5 and 6th place. So I mean, they still holding up there in the top 10. So I mean, again, they're here for a reason because they are some of the best. And even though they made 6th place, they're here to see if they can change that. I mean, 6th place may not be good enough. World champion, on the other hand, that might be a possibility.
Yeah, and for having been sixth place in season 5 main 2 and then being all the way where you are here in Worlds, very impressive. The map statistics here. Grounded is their most winningest map at 67%, but when you look at the stats, 0% wins on Plaza, 0% on Port. Again, you start looking at the stats, and if I was a voting man, I'd be like, okay, I kind of got to going with Saints here. But we've seen some very impressive plays from Crossfire over the last couple of weeks. That's why I'm not counting them out. I think that's why nobody in chat should be counting them out either. Speaking of Saints, though, let's go ahead and take a look at their roster, their lineup. A-Master, go ahead and introduce them.
Absolutely. Again, we saw Saints already with all their individual stats, but again, let's check out the overview real quick, just to give you guys some brief extra info for your decision-making skills. Again, we see a more well-rounded map. Everybody is higher up on those maps played. I mean, we're looking at no less than 35 and all the way up to 73. And everybody's win-loss looking real nice, all above 60 and majority over 65. And so everybody's looking real nice. And then ratings all above 1.0. No less than 1.18, where in contrast, we did see that 0.66. So again, those ratings looking real clean, real nice. The maps looking real good. And also, Circuit Season 4, they got 5th, and 2nd place through the main tournaments, and then finals, and 2nd, 4th, and 3rd place for Season 5. So they have placed a lot higher and more consistently as well through the cross, and then of course Ambers of Victory semifinals. So again, they're performing really, really good. They got the maps, they got the experience. But again, that's all part of the decision-making process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you look there, you see 2nd place, 4th place, 3rd place. Maybe you got a little bit of a chip on your shoulder here. You keep getting there, you keep getting to 2nd, you keep getting to 3rd place, but you just can't finish. Is this finally Saints' opportunity to finish here, make it all the way? Well, will they be the grand champions? Is it a little too early to ask that question? I don't know. Chat, let us know in the comment section down below. Map statistics popping up on screen. And as we saw, looking at Crossfire's map statistics versus Saints here. Plaza, first map here, their best map. 100% win-loss ratio. They have won every single time in tournament settings playing on this map. Grounded, an incredibly impressive 81%. And heck, even 65% for Port is still a very respectable win-loss ratio. Again, when you look at the stats, you got to be feeling really good about Team Saints, but don't count Crossfire out yet. Plaza is the first map coming up here, folks. We will be hopping into it shortly. Again, let us know in the comment section down below who you think will be taking map number 1 here. Very curious to see what your thoughts are. Community votes are about to pop up. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. This gives us an idea of what the community is feeling, where they got their votes placed, who they think will be taking the overall series here. And currently, Saints has a very impressive lead, 69% noise, compared to 31% voting for Team Crossfire. And that's a closer margin than we have seen for some of these matchups for Asia, South America. We've seen some really lopsided matches, going 80 to 90% in favor of one team versus Crossfire. Like I said, coming into this, Crossfire has been the underdog, but each week, the last couple of weeks, they have been upsetting their opponents. I think surprising the casters and those watching the viewers.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive. I mean, there even with all the info that we saw, all the details, all the ratings, everything that we've had, and they still pulling out 30%. I mean, they definitely have some believers in their corner. I mean, don't be wrong, Saints looking super sharp, and by all means, and I cannot blame a single one of you who voted for Saints. I mean, they're looking nice. Their ratings look nice. Their win-loss on the maps look pretty good too, especially when it comes to Plaza. I 100% win rate. That's gonna be rough. That's gonna be hard for them to do. And Crossfires, we believe in you. You could be the one to put that nail into that 100% and deflate a little bit. You know, take it down just a couple percent. We know you
Pop that
can.
balloon.
Yeah, just take it down a little bit, and take that ego down just a bit too. You know, because they're doing Plaza all day, every day. But guess what? I think it's ready for a knife round. Alrighty, beautiful, beautiful. Let's check them out. We gotta find out who's gonna be having that beautiful, sweet, swift pulls and slashes of the knife to find out who's gonna be able to be the last man standing, or multiple standing. Find out who's gonna be getting that. Gonna be coming into the arena here, into the front, into the ever so mentioned Plaza.
Good old Barcelona.
There we go. All members down.
Right, map number 1 is now underway, folks. Let's go ahead and get on it. It is Team Crossfire will be starting on the Coalition side, and Team Saints will be on the breach here. Starting here with Erie. Round number 1. About to start here in just a moment, folks. Let us know your predictions down in the comment section one more time. What's the round count going to be here for map number 1? Is it Team Crossfire winning in a brutal fashion, 13-2, or is it going to be Team Saints with a nice 13-9 victory? Let us know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. The poll is up right now. We're seeing a very similar poll, slightly less in favor of Team Saints as we saw earlier, about 64% right now voting for Team Saints, 36% in favor of Team Crossfire. Just looking at the win rate once again, just overall for the teams themselves, Team Saints with a 68% win rate. As a team overall, not talking about the specific map or anything, but just overall as a team, 68% win rate. You come back over here for Team Crossfire, barely crossing the 52% win rate. Or barely the 50% mark, that is, at a 52% win rate. And again, just going back to the stats, once again, you have to be feeling Team Saints just a little bit when you start looking at things. That's how the community polls are reflecting right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, again, Crossfire being able to make it here still should show you their their abilities, what they can do. Again, Saints, we've seen other teams and other regions that seemed like the pillar that could never fall. By all means, we've seen it before. At some point, there's going to be a slip up and it's going to happen. Now, is that going to be today? To be that day? It'll be interesting to find out. Because it will be today. We will find out who will be moving forward and who will be dropping down somewhere after the end of this. And honestly, I don't know. Again, I don't want to make that caster curse prediction or anything with it. So I am just going to stay surprised. Stay surprised. Stay in it. Stay waiting. And just be able to see it, enjoy it. And I'm still gonna give some of that hope over to CROSSFIRE that they can do this. Because Saints, I don't think they need any of my hope. I don't think they need that. They got the stats. They got everything on going for them. So I'm gonna give a little bit of hope to CROSSFIRE.
Some of the positive vibes over there. Something will be interesting. The SCAR is now being used. That is allowed in competitive play, unless there's a gentleman's agreement. Although I haven't seen any matches so far in Worlds where there is a gentleman's agreement not to use the SCAR. Sometimes with the nade stacking there is, sometimes with the Super 90 there is. But overall, pretty much every single team has pulled out the SCAR that I have casted thus far. And again, you can check out those previous matches that you saw on the calendar on the Mobile Esports channel. But after this one, of course. The SCAR being utilized in... All right, I think after a quick tactical pause there, we are now ready for map number 1 to be underway here on Plaza. Here we are. We're into it. Let's go ahead and see what these teams are going to do on this pistol round. These pistol rounds are incredibly important. First one to strike is going to be Hakeem here, doubling up. McLaren going to finish him off. And it's Exy and Gods eliminating those two players. This looks like it'll be a round going in favor of Team CROSSFIRE as Rue finishes off McLaren popping that windshield, and Team CROSSFIRE having won that very important pistol round. Now will have the cash advantage and should be able to extend their lead up by 1, potentially 2 here.
Yeah, that is a phenomenal start for them. Again, maybe them good vibes coming in, but that is a beautiful start for them. Again, subsequently being able to hopefully take the second round. Now they got the goodies in the pocket. They got all the good stuff to be able to do. Oh my goodness! Rex 4 double headshot, making it look easy, and Trill just getting that beautiful shotgun blast just to finish it off. But Rex 4-piece second round. I know it's just pistols, but beautiful nonetheless.
There's our first SCAR being pulled out over here. You can see Kira is going to be the individual pulling that out, as well as McLaren. We were talking about the SCAR just before we hopped on into this. What's so great about the SCAR is you have the ability to ADS with it and be more mobile. Now, it doesn't have as much ammo as some other weapons, but the amount of damage that it does deal, you don't necessarily need as much. But you have to be careful once you start pulling that trigger, doing some pre-fire. I've seen so many players get in situations where they only got a couple rounds left in the magazine. They're able to drop one player, but they're not able to follow up. That trigger discipline is incredibly important on it here. Team Saints right now playing mid. They're trying to look for that opening pick before they decide to push with bomb site. Rue should be able to spot that player out and give some much needed information over to his team. He's the first to strike, finding Reborn, and God ending up tagging a couple players moving up. Rue getting another kill, not before he was dropped by McLaren. 2v3 here on the body count board, and the bomb's still hanging towards mid, but beginning to move over here towards A. Might have all that bomb just barely missed player number 5 there, Exy, as he's creeping down by milk crates.
He's working on it.
Exy cover behind, yeah, like this player. Now they know where they're at. McLaren has made his way over to the bomb site. If you get this bomb plant, this will definitely help his team out. A little extra cash. I mean, difficult for him to defend it, but he does have the scar to work with. Oh, Xe quickly pops his tire. That bomb will be defused here. Team CROSSFIRE leading 3-0.
Bomb has been defused.
Phenomenal start. I mean, again, you know, we're just talking, right? We're just talking that, you know, they got Saints have never lost here on Plaza. Right now, CROSSFIRE making it look like that is a possibility in the cards. Currently, again, with that 3-0, making it look good and being able to lock these sites down. Although, right now, it's depending on which way Saints wants to go, this might be a absolute slaughter here for Akeem. As far as, you know, 1 man versus 4, may not be looking good.
Round number 4 underway. Yeah, again, just trying to play for opening picks here. This is such a difficult spot to get up on. Coalition have it on lockdown, and now Rex rocking the Scar here, as well as God. This is going to be very difficult to push. Position has been given away, missed multiple shots there. A couple players have been able to get up and around. Now they know they're moving over here towards the B site quite quickly. Hakeem is over here with an AK. He's watching his blue apartment. There's a couple shots. He's about to get shot from his right if he's not careful. He's dodging shots to be able to avoid. Smoke grenade going down, but Kira is able to eliminate Hakeem before he was able to get some much needed cover. Kira very low on the HP department, but might be able to help his teammate and push over here. There's some shots towards Coalition's dares. There's that Scar coming into play by Twirl, finding McLaren. 3 players alive here on the side of CROSSFIRE, and make that 2 now as Reborn gets an incredible headshot. The bomb has been planted, and CROSSFIRE now will have to work on the retake. This should be the first round going to Team Saints, unless they somehow choke this. Airy firing multiple shots. Oh, I don't know how he wasn't able to hit that. Kira should be able to get the refrag without too many difficulties. Now down to this 1 versus 3 here. Rex has got to go big. Oh man, he's so low.
Make it there for 1. It's a 1v2. I mean, right now he's looking real nice. That HP is currently working in his favor, but definitely not gonna keep it. Trying to go for the taking it out. You're going down. 1v1 still left alive. I think he's gonna keep it, save it. Saints finally getting 1 on the board. Finally getting that bomb to explode. So they're finally putting it out there. But overall, I think that was definitely the best move to hold it, keep that Scar, and move on for another day.
Yeah, and he was really able to do some good damage to Saints' economy. That they were able to win and get the bomb plant, but being able to take out those remaining 2 players in that 1 versus 3. Definitely not good for Team Saints. You can just look over their 3,700 cash in the bank. Everybody having to opt for the AK-47s this round, except for Born, who's able to survive with that SG. Round number 5 is now underway. Once again, locking this site down with the Scars. McLaren being careful, pulling around here, trying not to make too much noise. Spots that player out, tags him a couple times, and go again and dip on out of there. Gons is the first to strike, finding Legion here. A crucial pick for them. Just about a minute left here on the clock now. It looks like B is going to be the site of choice once again. You can see the bomb carrier over here. Reborn beginning to make his way up through B elbow. Brew getting a little aggressive moving down here. He's going to position himself perfectly here by the red truck. His teammate Hakeem over here working with the AUG. He finds 1. Born is actually going to put down Rex, but Hakeem is playing strong. They're doubling up on site with his teammate Twirl, getting a kill on Reborn. Now in this 1 versus 3, this should be quite easy for them, and Team CROSSFIRE is taking the lead back to 3.
Honestly, that looked super clean. They kept it down, they locked it, taking names. Look at Rex hanging out there at the top, looking real nice. So that 10. And then Hakeem sitting there with 5, 4, 3, then 2 going down the list. We've only got 3, 2, 2, 2. And 0 on the side of Saints. A lot of 2s rolling around. But they definitely got to pick it up. They got to get some more kills. They are just, honestly, they're just not getting the kills for the rounds. But, rolling in here. Are they going to be able to get the Scar? Yep, Reborn's got it. But, going to have some extra fun. Ooh, actually. Was that keeping it all the way down to 1 person, which is Reborn, which he does have the Scar. but a 1 versus 2, I mean, he can with the Scar, possibly, absolutely not. He just taking the head off, making it go into another score onto the board for CROSSFIRE, pulling it up to 5-1.
CROSSFIRE just absolutely dominating right now. Those scars really helping them out. Something I was talking about last week with them is this team is very scrappy. You look at the stats, and the stats aren't all there, but what they will compensate for the lack of stats, for the lack of experience, is their scrappiness. They're going to pull out the scars. They might do a little nade stack, and they're going to pull out a shotgun. They'll do whatever they have to do and put themselves into these odd situations these teams aren't expecting and catch them off guard over and over and over again. It's that scrappy Street Fighter mentality, and that's what CROSSFIRE has, and it's definitely helping them out so far as they're up by 4 as we move into round number 7. Body count board in favor here. Actually, now it's all evened up. Players moving down Reborn, trying to find gods, but he doubles up without too many difficulties, and it's Legion left alive here, alone on the site. His position has been given away. He's able to find one, but twirl quick with the refrag, and now it's Team CROSSFIRE by 5. A left, a right, and then a quick uppercut, and we're into round number 8.
Man, I tell you, this does not look like the team we just went over their stats before. This does not. I mean, they're locking it down, and again, it could be that scrappiness. It could be the scars being the driving force. But I mean, it's not like it's a whole team of scars. It's just 2 people. So I mean, they're just locking it down. They're getting the aim in the sights. They're getting it there, and they're just doing everything right now.
Yeah, and the scar is just so crucial to help with defend these bomb sites. You can see Twirl right now watching it. You know, instead of having that Euratio setup, a sniper rifle, it will pull out the scar, the full auto. You don't get as much range. Obviously, you have to hit multiple shots with it, but you have that extra mobility and the ability to be on full auto. It just really helps. Reborn going to strike first, quickly traded out by Gons here. Now in a 4 versus 4, we're just about to cross the 1 minute mark in round number 8. The bomb is moving over here towards 8 and about to have Akeem. I think he's going to catch him off guard. They don't realize he's here. He finds one, trying to go for the 2, but he gets flashed. He's able to do a little bit of damage. Teammate Twirl coming in, staying strong, and is able to break the armor. Over there on McLaren. And then there's McLaren going down. And Twirl somehow is able to pick up the 2K. It's 7-1. Round number 9 is now underway. CROSSFIRE is currently destroying Team Saints.
Yeah, you know, again, I think it comes down to, where they're able to hold those spots. You know, they don't have to worry about the inability that one shot from the U ratio. I mean, the fact that it doesn't have as much range, but you're not getting stuck in kind of a bad situation when it comes to win, not if, but when that U ratio player is going to get, kind of stuck in a close quarters position or situation. And this just kind of really helps even it out.
What do you do here on the side of Saints? You're down 1-7. You need to put a couple more points on the board before you go into flip. Of course, it's all the maps in theory are coalition sided. Just wait, by the way the game's set up. Your job is to basically play defense on the coalition side and camp on the bomb sites. But you got to start putting a couple more points on the board. You don't want to get into a 10-2 situation. This might be a round going in favor. Then they have the body count advantage. XE is trapped down here towards mid, going towards cross. There's a teammate Twirl, and the bomb is moving up here. Oh, big player there. Reborn is able to find Twirl. Not only 2 players left alive. XE is going to get dropped by Eerie, and this should be a round going to Team Saints. Akeem is able to find one, but he's flashed. He's full flash. He's trying to get out of there, but he's not going to be able to escape with his life. Eerie pops his top, and that is going to be all she wrote there for Team CROSSFIRE in round number 9. Now they only lead by 5.
Yeah, but that's still a hefty lead, you know. 7-2. You know, it's it itself is it's going to be hard. I mean, again, Saints is used to being the ones that are just taking it ahead and running away with it. You used to usually being that, but as of right now, I think CROSSFIRE has done their research. They've done their homework, and I think you can see it. They're putting it into full swing, into their actions, and they're definitely wanting to make sure that Saints again will just a little deflation on that 100% win rate on Plaza.
Phenomenal play there by Team CROSSFIRE, getting very, very aggressive. They've had to take an eco, but they were able to steal that SG away from Airy. Now Hakeem is the man rocking that. All the other players on his team will be rocking Deagle here in this eco. So far, it's playing out for them very well. McLaren is going to go ahead and strike and even that body count board with that. Oh, God, making a little bit of noise in a difficult spot. Rue coming behind Exy as well, trying to go for the backstab on these players, but they're taking this site by storm. Where is Hakeem at? He's been dropped. And that's going to be all she wrote there for Team CROSSFIRE. I was expecting to see a little bit more from him with that SG, but he just wasn't able to make it work. Saints has gone ahead and brought the score a little closer now, only leading by 4. 9-3 is kind of that safe area going into the flip. 10-2 is really pushing it, but now, right now, worst case scenario here for Team Saints. You lose the next 2, you go into the flip, you're down by 6. Now, with the momentum and everything they have coming, they might be able to get that 4th point on the board, which will honestly put them in not a horrible spot.
Yeah, that'll make it a lot nicer. You know, they're less pain and a little bit easier. And now, again, moving over to when we flip, you know, you got to worry about losing that first pistol round. You know, that's again a huge crucial point, because even though CROSSFIRE has lost a little bit here as far as those rounds going over to Saints, they might be able to just pull them right back if they take the pistol again.
Interesting decision by Twirl to pull out the ratio. He's been watching that A site. Previously been using a SCAR, but has decided he's going to go ahead and go for that sniper action. The 1 shot, 1 kill.
And I don't think it's going to go into such a good favor this time around, considering it looks like the B site is where they want to go, and that's not good. I mean, it could be still a good move to make. It's like it keeps still doing at least getting 1 with flash and dealing some damage. Although yet again coming from the side for a triple and to a quad. Uri, just making it look easy. Just, hey guys, don't worry about it. I'll just go to the side and wipe the entire team to get us another point onto the board.
Saints really slowed it down there. They were working that B site, allowed Erie to come around from the flank and pick up that incredible quad kill. Now you're at this spot because you're having to play on an eco for, or not necessarily an eco, but more of a broken buy here for CROSSFIRE. A little bit of armor, some shotguns, an SA-58 and M4. Again, it's the scrappiness of CROSSFIRE you're going to see throughout the next rounds here and even the next couple of maps. They're very scrappy. They will pull out what they have to pull out in order to try to take the W. But Saints is right now poised to go ahead and go into the flip, only down by 2, and they'll have that coalition side. This could be huge for them. You've heard that shotgun blast go off once. They now know not to push Exy. Stay the heck away from him. Got in a difficult spot. He's flashed, but he's almost able to come up with a 2K. Hakeem positioned perfectly with the M4, but he's going to have to get out of there. A little bit of damage has begun, and he has been spotted out. 3 players left alive here for Team Saints, and he can feel the momentum shifting back here towards CROSSFIRE. Hakeem is able to find 1, but it's Erie working like a turret to go ahead and try to even that body count board up. McLaren coming in big over there. And now it looks like we're down here in this face-off. Twirl, the last player left alive here for Team CROSSFIRE, and it's McLaren and his teammate working on taking this bomb site. McLaren watching his apartment. You have to be so careful. You have the shotgun unless you're able to pick up a weapon from a fallen teammate or a player. Oh, there it is. There's that SG. I knew there was one around here. Oh man, I think I would have popped the reload. Only 18 bullets in the mag. That could cause a problem. I don't know why McLaren didn't think to look. Now down to 1 versus 1. Whereas the time against him, that bomb is slowly ticking down. Sees the player over there in the corner. He's going to come out, lands multiple shots. He somehow is able to pick up the kill. And Twirl has just enough time here to defuse the bomb. And Team CROSSFIRE are going to be able to go into the flip up by 4. What looked like Saints was going to have just crumbled and fell away from them.
Honestly, that was just absolutely well played. I mean, being able to go back and forth. I mean, let's check this instant replay from here.
This is just quad kill.
Yeah.
Look at Eric. Oh my gosh. Kira took the ace possibility away from him, but he just comes in and works that surgically like a needle.
Yeah. I mean, that honestly, that was absolutely the best play for that half. and just Uri, I'm assuming is going to be at least itching to try and do it again. I mean, again, honestly, and I think that was part of how it happened, is CROSSFIRE has been really good at getting the information and relaying it to the teammates. And they move really quickly. They do. And you can see that, they see someone and then you see the rotation happening immediately. But problem is, and that's what Uri was able to take advantage of, is they moved so fast that nobody was watching their backs. They were just come up from behind. Look at that. Names flying. McLaren, Kira, Axie, Reborn, Axie again. And down to 1v1, Kira. Axie. Which one's going to get it?
Xe is so clutch in these 1v1 situations. Always able to land. It's going to be difficult for him. He's one shot right now. Kira pops around the corner, is able to find him. Yeah, you know when you're that low on health, you kind of just freeze up. It happens to the best of us. Team Saints, when we were talking about it before we went into the half here on the first side, Saints needs to win the pistol round, and they were able to go ahead and pick it up. That is a crucial win for them because they should be able to close the gap to just 2 now, potentially 1, depending on how the next couple of rounds play out. CROSSFIRE opting basically to go for a full eco here. Only Gods is going to be pulling out the deagle. Everybody else, no armor, just rocking the P250. They're going to go ahead and admit defeat of round number 14. And they come into round number 15 with something a little stronger. But we'll see what they can do here. Might surprise us. The win rates popping for both these teams. Again, total of 7 playing for Team Saints with 100% win rate versus 4 played. All losses on the side of Team CROSSFIRE. They're doing fairly well thus far.
Yeah, for not being able to have win any in the professional sense here, I'd have to say they're doing absolutely fantastic. And right now, again, it's kind of hard for what they're trying to achieve here. I mean, there might be some, maybe a weapon possible pickup, but right now, Gods is 10 HP. I mean, that's not looking too good.
He knows he's got to play this.
Yeah. I mean, Reborn didn't have to do that, go straight for the head. And but I mean, but just that, again, it's just that crosshair placement nonetheless. But look at that. Saints has definitely brought it up and is meeting on those kills. 13, 13, 9, and 9. And then 13, 12, 11, 10, 9 in sequential order. Looking great, CROSSFIRE. But they're able to bring those kills back up. I mean, Legion a little bit at the bottom, which is okay. He's still doing his part. But overall, I mean, they're bringing it up, and it's just exactly what they needed to do. Legion picking up another one, so making that scoreboard look a little bit nicer. Kira, Gods, Kira again, and Rex picking up 1 each. Except for Kira making that 2. And we're looking at a 2v3. Is that going to be? No, that's Kira this time, actually coming from the side. Kind of bring a little Uri vibes. Yep, there we go. Uri and Reborn, 1 each. Able to make it look easy. But now, just 1 point separating them. We're almost tied with CROSSFIRE. And CROSSFIRE may have been absolutely fantastic on the Coalition, but looks like their breaching abilities is not working.
Just lacking a little bit here. Once again, opting to go here into somewhat of an eco round. They have bought some higher tier pistols. MR96 being pulled up by Hakeem, and Deagle's in the hands of everybody else. They're going to try to get a couple. Wow, Hakeem just laser Kira. I thought that was going to be a slaughterhouse on the side of Saints, but not quite. Erie's able to pick up a frag kill there, and Legion also finding Hakeem. It's a sea of blue right now as Saints is working on picking these players off in these 1v1 matchups. Oh, Erie doubling up. He has been the feed master. He's going to need to go on the buffet after this map number 1. He's just getting kills left and right. Team Saints has tied it up here, folks, and they are poised to potentially take the lead for the first time. But we can see a complete full buy coming in from CROSSFIRE right now, and it's that scrappiness of them once again rocking 2 scars and 3 SGs coming in. Now, some people might be thinking, okay, the scar, I can see it on defense. Is it the best on offense? And not the best on offense, but what it does give you the ability to do is it gives you a little bit more mobility. You can be sighted in, you can take a jump shot, you can move a little bit more and have that more accurate shot with it. So it can help a lot on an offense play. But McLaren is rocking the scar over here for Team Saints, and will be defending these bomb sites. Everybody's spread out right now. You can see on the side of CrossFIRE. They're looking for that opening pick, seeing if they can get somebody a little overzealous to go ahead and extend and go ahead and put that body count board in their team's favor. Akeem has moved up. Oh, and Gods is the first to strike, finding Legion. I believe he got caught with his knife out. I saw him trying to quickly switch back to his SG.
Yeah, I mean, was that the opener that they needed? I mean, they're currently, looks like, it almost looks like they haven't decided yet. Now, here we go. Rex, Uri, or not Uri, Axie. These E's are getting to me. But there's Uri, taking out Rex. And then look, here we go again. Here coming from the side. Boom.
Has been planted.
Evening it up. I'm sure Uri's going to come from the side, too. Kind of the MO. Now they got the bomb planted. That's at least some extra cash. But now they have to get into the bomb site. And right now, I mean, they got a Scar sighted in. And then an SG from God. Just hanging out. It's definitely going to be a tough one. They definitely have some equipment coming in. But guess what?
Oh my gosh.
Uri doesn't need it. Uri's he's not afraid. Don't worry about that. Gonna go and get that bomb defused and put another one on the board. I mean, look at this. Yeah, of course he's not afraid. I mean, look at that. Average kills, 16. And 1.3. Looking great. And yeah, I think Lurker fits. You know, Mr. Sneaky.
100%.
Yeah,
Yep.
sneaking around, just, you know, doing that. Coming from the side. Just perfect things happening. And, I mean, Uri, again, all the feeds.
Yep, and he does a phenomenal job playing that lurker role. We saw him with the quad feed earlier, but something that's really important to that lurker role is not to lurk every single round. Like, it gets a little obvious, it gets too predictable, but being able to switch it up and keep the team on their toes where you don't know what he's going to be doing. Sometimes he's playing with his teammates, but sometimes, like, okay, where's Uri? Everybody else is dead, but you don't know where he's at. There's a whole lot of noise being made over here, then all of a sudden you got 1, 2, and he's picking players up in the back. He plays that role phenomenally well. Round number 18 is now underway. Saints has taken the lead for the first time here in map number 1. You're probably beginning to feel a little pinched, maybe some sweaty palms, heavy arms. Hopefully no mom spaghetti on your shirt on the side of CrossFIRE. Only 2 players left alive here. Scar in the hands of Twirl, and he's now the last man alive as Kira was able to find Gods. Kira does know where he's at. They're calling out. He's trying to get a kill, but that pre-fire is just too heavy for him. Saints is now leading by 2. Here's Uri once again. Or Airy, excuse me. 1, 2. And look at those. The flicks. The precision. The game sense. This is a guy you got to watch out for. And map number 2 will be ungrounded. That lurker roll can come in huge. It is really can do some damage if you're good at it on that map. I've seen some teams, players do a phenomenal job of the lurker roll ungrounded, and it is a huge advantage to their team. And then I've seen some teams again where it's like their lurker, they do the exact same thing over and over and over and over again. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We're here in map number 1 still. McClary is the first to strike, finding a key in that Scar pick. Actually getting a little bit aggressive. They're going to move up. He's going to find McLaren that flashbang, blinding him. Legion dueling up here inside of the A site. The bomb's trying to push up here. Minute left here on the clock. Here, about to hop around the corner, dueling here with Xe. He's flashed backing up. He's going to catch him off guard. Oh, he saw that other player. He just wasn't able to land the shot. 3 versus 4 now. Body count board in favor of Team Saints. And looking down here, Gods is low on HP, has no armor either. He's in one-shot territory. A stray bullet through that smoke can drop him. He's going to have to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking too good either for kills either. I mean, but now, looking better. 1 each. Getting kills. And Legion picking up 1. So now it's a 2-2. It's nice and even. We don't have to worry about a little bit of lows there. Ooh, Rex. That's going to be big. Reborn. Only 1 left.
That bomb being thrown out here. That should be able to be planted. This is big for CrossFIRE. They need that extra cash.
Planted.
Oh, man, Legion. You know he's got some experience. You know right where he was at.
Wins.
Is almost able to finish off Rex right there, but just isn't able to land that last shot. Team CrossFIRE has brought it back within 1.
think that's the shift they needed. I mean, they finally found a way to break through. And it seemed to be just a little bit of pick here, a little bit of pick there. You know, kind of work them down, you know. You got to shave off a little bit before you can just go for it. So, that is that kind of the kryptonite for Saints? I mean, are they going to be able to do that consistently? That is to be determined. I mean, right now they have to at least get one more to tie it up. But again, we've got not plenty, but a good bit more rounds left to be able to put into the bag. But we are now slowly running down. And that's a nice 1-for-1. Leclerc not looking nice, getting 2. But now the advantage goes to CROSSFIRE again. Now they've got to get into the bomb site. Eerie sitting there getting full flash. Rex getting 1. That's going to be back and forth, leaving it down. 2 alive and tying it up. Double digits.
It's looking like Team Saints is going to go for a bit of an eco here. Some deagles beginning to be pulled out. This is a spot where you really have to start managing your economy very, very careful. 1 token shotgun being pulled out here by Erie as well on Team Saints. You got to start managing that economy very, very carefully because you don't want to get into a situation where you get to round number 25 and it's like, oh crap, we only got 10K in the bank and we have to eco. You got to be careful, and Saints being smart, going ahead and taking that early eco. Kira striking first with that deagle. McLaren finding Hakeem. These eco rounds are so important for these teams. And so far, they've evened the body count board up as Gons is able to pick up a 2K inside of Cross. Overall, thus far, in round number 21, this has been a well-played eco for Team Saints. They've been able to drop 2 players. If they could find a third, it would be a really good, again, CROSSFIRE's economy. There's that third coming. Reborn is able to find the 4th, and it's now down to a 1 versus 1.
What?
Shotgun versus SG. Yeah, there we go. I had a little bit of a...
Somehow down to a 1v1 on an absolute ego with the hero shotgun.
I think it was a wise decision to go ahead and drop that shotgun. Oh, I think Erie's got this.
Oh. Clean. Absolutely clean.
What a phenomenal eco round from Team Saints. You're coming into this, you go ahead and take the eco. Again, you had the hero shotgun. You just go ahead and bring that in. Everybody else rocks the pistols. Playing for kills. Trades even, and then puts him in that 1 versus 1, and Erie is able to save the day. He's had such a phenomenal game here in map number 1, and if he can keep this up, I mean, I think you're looking at a 13-11 maybe in favor of Team Saints. I am knocking on wood, folks, so don't worry. I'm trying not to bring that Caster's curse in. And now we're seeing an eco in response again. You have to be very careful between both these teams and managing your economy here as you get closer to round number 25. You have to. They're going to be seeing a lot of ecos and more broken buys coming in here. Oh my gosh. Erie and Kira doubling up respectively here. Can we see the full house from either of these players? Twirl about to try to ruin somebody's day with that shotgun.
Almost.
Ooh. Tough spot to be in.
I mean, there was a little bit of damage dealt. So, I mean, you got a little slow clap there. I mean, there's only so much you could do with a shotgun against the entirety of Saints. And the fact that they are comeback, and they're currently sitting on match point. They're at 12-10. CROSSFIRE really needs this exact round.
Yeah, this is so important.
More importantly, I mean, it's the last round of Saints wins, but I mean, to be able to stay in, I mean, they've got to be able to do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, huge flashbang. The McLaren is still able to pick up 1 kill. Rex is going to drop him right after that. They're now to a 4 versus 4. All these players on CROSSFIRE have been able to pick up some armor, which is crucial. Rex doubling up. Erie and Legion trying to even that body count board. Only 2 players alive here for Team CROSSFIRE now. Even the body count board is 2 versus 2. They're in on this A site right now. You can see this player coming from behind. Rex is going to see the shoulder of Reborn. I don't know why he's hesitating. He almost lost his teammate's life right there. Now they know Legion coming in from behind, and he's able to find Gods, but not drop him. The bomb's going down, and if you're on Team CROSSFIRE, you know you basically got this in the bag. All you have to do is not screw this up. Rex, 83% health here and 78 on the body armor. Now, Gods is in a little bit more of a difficult spot. He's in that one-shot territory. No armor left, 13 HP, and quite a big dream here trying to hang in map number 1. Legion popping up. I think Rex saw him, and he's making the rotation over here towards apartment. He's going to make some noise and allow his teammate to come out and backstab him. Yeah, what a perfect play. Incredible.
Beautiful.
That was beautiful. I mean, I saw it coming, him moving up towards apartment. That was set up. Fantastic in the moment play right there. I don't know who called that, but that worked out phenomenally well. Team Saints still at match point, but CROSSFIRE is still in this. And speaking of CROSSFIRE, making the interesting decision to pull out a Euratio here on the breach side. Taking a little bit of a risk here, trying to get that opening pick. Again, it's that scrappiness of CROSSFIRE. I absolutely love it. It's a risky play, but you're at this spot now where you have to have something big and have it pay off. You have to take some risks. Moving over here towards this A site. Legion sitting at Cubby. He's going to be the first to strike. Oh, this is going to be a difficult spot for Twirl. He's got to pick it up, and he's not. Team Saints. Looks like they might just have this in the bag. Oh my gosh, Legion. Oh no.
Legion.
This man is absolutely working right now. Now Rex down, trying to save this for his team.
Legion. Absolute. Just aced it up.
Say 13 and 11.
Well, you know what? We were saying, kind of part way through, right? Legion was kind of low. I mean, by all means, he ended with 13 to 21. But how? Ending with that, acing the very last round. Still negative, but walking away, feeling good. I mean, it doesn't matter what your score is. You ace it out, you're feeling great.
Oh, 100%. And you ace it out there the final round, not only, but you also got the first point on the board as well in this best of 3 series, which means coming into map number 2 can breathe just a little bit easier. You have it in the bag. Now all you got to do, let's go back to the basic, work on the strats. We have something to fall back on because the pressure is now on Team CROSSFIRE here. It is going to be, the onus is on them. They have to take map number 2, which is going to be ungrounded, folks. That is coming up next. That lurker role from Erie is going to be super interesting here. I'm also excited to see Xe play with that Scar. This is also another map that's phenomenal with that Scar. A couple, those players moving back and forth. Can Team CROSSFIRE bring in a lurker and have some big moments as well? There's lots of things coming up here, folks. Map number 2 is going to start being prepared as we speak, but we will have a quick break time here before we hop on into map number 2. We'll see you on the flip.
And it looks like Phoenix has to ego. This could very well be 3-4 in favor of mobility after this round, unless we can see an eco win from Phoenix. Looks like mid will be where they choose to go. Ox is going to have to put in a lot of work here, and Eluse currently getting a triple. Make that 4. He gets the ace. Oh my god, the fastest spray down I've seen all day. Full buy. They choose not to go for the AKs and force up. They choose to just play it safe and make it 4-4 here, unless they can pull off this eco round. You never know, but it looks like now A is the side of choice. Oh, and that flash comes in from back sight, but it's not going to matter. They've all pushed through. The picks are coming out. Now this time it's looking like maybe it's going to go in favor of Phoenix. Again, the HP isn't really there. Ox running into sight. He's able to take out 2, spots the 3rd, and he's able to headshot him. Annoy comes in for that final kill.
Blue's getting flashed, but quickly able to eliminate Juvie. Juice also going down to the hands of Annoy. Gar coming out trying to make some noise. Finds one, doubles up. He's even the body count board. There's a huge play there for him. He's going to pop the reload. They should be back in this. No grenade coming out. Going to stop that push coming up too easily. Oh, he sees the players there. We give a call to your team. Do they come in? Oh my gosh, this guy is going off. 3-4. He might be able to get the ace.
Looking like A side is going to be the side of choice. Pretzel comes in. He's able to find one more. Oh, he gets a headshot. He's still alive. Troop gets the bomb plant, and he's taking an aggressive peek. But Pretzel's going to back up. Choose to go ahead and pop that reload. Troop has run out, though. Is he going to go for a full-on backstab? I don't know. I don't think he is. He's just going to choose to stick by this connector area. The smoke comes out onto site. Troop thinks he's going to try and work around that smoke. It's literally just a guessing game at this point. I mean, which side does he push? Oh, he's gonna get spotted there, and he's gonna get. Oh, what? He's flashed! No way!
I'm gonna wait till like it's tied up 12-12 before I go. Yeah, it's possible. Guess I don't
Really?
have as much faith as you do.
Oh wow, I don't know. I guess you're a hater. I mean, I say 9-12 is a pretty close score. I mean, you gotta remember they're on coalition side. Like they'll have an
Oh, it
easier
is.
time.
Well, I guess it depends on how Phoenix plays their economy, right? And they're deciding to go ahead and take Eco right now. Oh wow, Loose just going
And not
absolutely hammer,
that,
gets the
his
ace.
second ace today, by the way. That's the second time that's happened. You know he's smiling right now. Oh, I thought he made his way on the side, but he's actually not going to. Mobility gains his wall plan, at least securing money for the next round, even if they lose. That's going to be big. Now this off angle from Eluse. Look at that. Oh, he can't find the kill. You can't miss that spray. Max is going to be able to take him out. Now it's a 3 versus 4. No utility on either side, really. Oh, that grenade kill as well on the troop. Oh, Capo with a nice little pick there. Ox finding one as well. It's a 2 versus 2. This is getting closer and closer by the second. Ox making it a 2 versus 1. Now Juby has very low HP, 64. Oh, he's going to spot Ox jumping up and down there. Oh, with the warning shot. What? Through the smoke headshot? But that's probably like the only time that it's superior. And overall, Deagle is just more well-rounded. Like, you're probably... What is going on right now? How is Chelly snuck past... What? There's no way he gets away with this. What is going on? They gotta be yelling at Josh right now. How does that even happen? They don't know if they can push, if it's safe. Ultimately, they are going to be able to cross through here. But Arm is going to double up. He's looking to get more. He gets the 4K. Maybe going to get the ace. Oh my gosh. What a little lineup for Arm right there. Just shutting them all down completely. Vape is the last one alive over towards Ramp. Oh, he backs off, actually, just as I say that. They're going to play more passive setup. Clone in the backside here. Vape able to get that nice headshot. That was through a smoke, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. He's going to get flashed out as well. Clone trying to see if he can find anyone. There's the player that's pushed up though. Look at that. Chelly snuck through the smoke, able to find a 2K. That's going to be huge for underestimated. Make it a third. He's not done yet. Vpop finding one as well. And now Mir, just like that, is alone. And Chelly with the 4K. What a huge round by him. Using the smoke to let himself get that much map control was huge for that round. It doesn't matter if they're going into the flip, but that blunder could get flawless around. That shouldn't happen. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it could easily cost him the round. It could go to 8-4 instead of 9-3 here. But Rafa is already striking early, trying to prevent that from happening. He doesn't care. Oh man.
Oh, how is Cool here?
I don't know. I was thinking the exact same thing. The way they move on this map. This is why they're flawless on this map here on the map board.
Yeah, again, I mean, every single round, the utility just isn't there. It's like, if you can invest in that... See, and I'm wondering, too, sometimes they were doing on the Coalition side. We're not seeing them do it on the Breach side. If you dump some util over towards mid, you can stop them from pushing up. They do it this round, finally. I feel like it might be a bit too late to be taking this aggressive approach on mid, though. Henrico does take a pick onto Gudon. Ribeiro here is holding this angle, so what happens is just push behind. Everyone is dead. The gun is the meta. I think it's just the armor is the meta, right? Sticking with that default pistol. Even if it's a bit weaker, because it's better to have that armor and be like, you know, maybe 4 shots instead of 2 or 3 shots.
True.
Oh, and look at this execute. I think they spotted metal right into that cubby. He's gonna open up with 3. Wait, 4. Looking to get an ace. He's gonna shoot with XC. There's the ace. Fast ace from metal to open it up. This is what we need to see from Evil Vision. Switch up the pacing, considering they never made it. These dualies are not really doing much work on this round. Definitely would have been better to have armor in this situation or a long range pistol. But I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe Evil Vision will push up. They'll get aggressive. They'll give some free picks with the dualies that happen, shouldn't get otherwise. But right now they're playing very disciplined. They know the bomb is down there, and they kind of just are waiting to see if Flawless will eventually peek out or what's gonna happen. But wait, was that a double wallbang from Henrico? This wallbang, that will be insane, but I don't think they're gonna give it to him.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he tries to pop that reload. What? No way.
He's giving away his position. Enrico almost able to drop him as he picked the wall bang on him, and it's now 1 versus 1. Smoke grenades are down, and Cool looking to see if he can find himself a gun he's a little bit more comfortable with.
Oh my gosh, Cool, what is that? Again, they've won both pistol rounds, so definitely the one thing that's keeping Blackout in the lead right now is the fact that they've had the pistol rounds, and then I guess technically they'll have the lead after the post round, assuming they can win on the bye.
Yeah, and the odds of you doing that are very, very high. We'll see if Axel Gaming is able to be a little bit of an anomaly here. Oh, Casey just opening it up, feeding, getting a quad right there. That ace is out of the question for him, but he does get to become king. I want to see a hard B push play here. Yeah, I'm hoping that's what we're going to see. I'm wanting to see a little bit more action. I think they realize what's going on here, man. A frag grenade would be nice. Oh my gosh, Cross KZ played that perfectly, and Blackout X is totally stopped. Strix is able to pick Cross up. Honestly, 2 players down here on the side of Axel Gaming so far. If they can pick up one more, it should be a phenomenal eco for them. He's able to pick up a weapon. Now he can actually work with something. Sienna's going to catch him off guard, though, and Stat making a whole lot of noise with it right now. Decided not to pop the reload. Looking through the smoke, Sienna plays it smart and doesn't give away his position. He's just waiting for that smoke to disappear. Oh boy, Strix.
Nah, he's got to know. He's got to know.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, what? What is happening right now? Dude, the amount of smokes that are being thrown. Oh my goodness, they're just running in and out from each other right now. Strix he tried to secure the bomb, I think. Now he's able to grab it. I think Sienna's aware of this. But Strix, I don't think he has time to rotate.
No, he doesn't have time. This is a really interesting decision.
I mean, no way you try and actually take an A here, right? There's no way you actually think you have time. Oh, he's gonna go through tunnels here. Maybe try and see.
He has no time. I don't think he's aware. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, he knows.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What is that shot? No way Strix won that round. Oh my gosh! Sienna was ready for the rotation, dude. The play there. I mean,
This should be easily cleaned up by Blackout X as long as they don't do anything stupid. I mean, Cross and Kono respectively have gotten some amazing picks, and Doug too. I mean, really, everybody in Axel Gaming is just turned up here. It's frustrating that this could be the end for them. I would love to see them in map number 3. Yeah, and there it is. It's gonna be cleaned up. Doug gonna finish off Mafia, but there's only him and his teammate Sienna left alive. Hopefully a gun will be on the ground that he can pick up though. Yep, Sienna's able to pick up the AK-47 and not do anything with it. Doug left alive, grabs one, picks up another.
My line coming in and getting that pick as well. Now Rain has him an advantage as the bomb is going down in a 4 versus 3. Bentley with that sniper. Still hasn't found anyone quite yet, but I think holding spawn might give him a free kill here. But no, High with the headshot there. That's going to be a huge pick. He's going to take off Bentley. Oh, what is that? Wallbang headshot into my line. He's not done. Sunday as well. I thought this was going to be range round. And what is going on? Exclusive with a flawless retake. 3v4, and they turn into a 3v0. Wow. Oh, and somehow, wait, maybe Exclusive wins this round. You know, we were just saying, Rain, you got this round in the bag, but the eco picks are coming out in favor of Rain so far. But just to say that the players are starting to drop like flies
Welcome to Zuvi, a new and exciting social media platform for gamers to share their clips. Whether that be 200 IQ plays or an epic fail, Zuvi is the place to share your moments. The app will be available for free on all iOS and Android devices, with a desktop version for PC players coming soon. So let me show you what it's all about. The Zuvi homepage looks similar to other social media platforms. We have a following and For You page, and as expected, you can like and comment on other gamers' clips. The Discover page is what creates a unique experience for gamers. You will be able to search for clips by game, user, or trend. The leaderboard functionality will also help gamers get the recognition that they deserve. The upload process will help those who don't have time to stream or edit YouTube videos. With console, PC, and mobile integration, you can quickly select and edit your clip before posting. Finally, the profile page is a great opportunity for those who want to create a following. Zuvi encourages users to link their other social media accounts to their Zuvi profile. By doing this, we can give you a helping hand in growing your stream or YouTube channel. So, why use Zuvi? Here are a few reasons. Number 1, you're sharing your gameplay with people who actually care. Other social media platforms can be so saturated with any old content. On Zuvi, you know that people actually give a damn about gaming. Number 2, we encourage you to use Zuvi to grow your audience on other platforms, which helps you content creators out there. Number 3, the Zuvi upload process is so simple and literally takes seconds. This means that you can spend more time gaming and less time becoming a skilled video editor. Number 4, there are so many gamers who are incredibly talented and deserve to play professionally, but they never get noticed. Zuvi will bring the underrated talent the attention that they deserve. Thank you for checking out Zuvi. Find out more at zuvi.com, and don't forget to join our Discord community and follow us on social media. Links in the description. We can't wait to see you around this platform.
Here at G Fuel, we're committed to providing our customers with cutting-edge energy drink technology. That's why we've partnered with VOD International to develop a super energizing, zero-sugar formula inspired by compound. VOD International and G Fuel.
Helping to make you super.
Welcome back, everybody. Map number 2 is being prepared as we speak. Currently, Team Saints is leading 1-0 in this best of 3 series. Now is the perfect time to go ahead and refill that G Fuel shaker here for map number 2. But you know, I've heard some of you in the chat don't have any G Fuel shakers. You don't have anything to refill on, and well, now is the perfect time to go ahead and try it for the very first time. And for those of you that do have your G Fuel shakers, but you're looking in your container and it's getting a little low, again, now's the perfect time to restock. CODE Esports Mobile has you covered at checkout with up to 30% off. That's right, up to 30% off checkout. The base code is 20% off any product at gfuel.com. 20% off any product at gfuel.com. But right now, due to the holidays and everything coming up, there are some boosted items. You can see that image popping up on screen here in just a moment. With the creator codes, you can take up to 30% off. That's right, 30% off. Not only it is an amazing gift for you, but they also make great holiday gifts for the loved ones in your life. The packs, the starter kits make great stocking stuffers, and you can go ahead and wrap up one of those big boxes as well. Once again, CODE Esports Mobile has you covered at checkout with 20 to 30% off your purchase at gfuel.com. Not only do you get the amazing product that is G Fuel, but you get to save some change while you're at it. And hey, Master, you want to go ahead and introduce this beautiful device? We've had the ads play. I've seen some people talking about it. You want to go ahead and introduce it for us?
Absolutely. This is one of the absolute best gaming phones. I mean, REDMAGIC makes an absolute just balling line of phones, especially when it comes to gaming. I mean, the fact that this thing, I mean, the display, beautiful, high refresh rate, the 120 frames on the refresh rate. It's gonna look beautiful anything that you play. It's
Mhm.
got the battery life to be able to sustain that. That's kind of my biggest problem. Is I got a 120 frame phone, but guess what? My battery dies, and I actually had to turn it down to 60 because it doesn't last but maybe like 8 hours with that on, and it's just awful. But this phone has a much bigger battery. They've tuned it a lot better, and being able to have up to 18 gigs of RAM is
Which is
just
nice.
absolutely killer. Plus that new Snapdragon chip that is in there, the flagship chip. Again,
Mhm.
you'll be able to play anything. You'll be able to get to that 120 frames, no problem. And then, of course, it has all the extra features, and then it has that absolute, just beautiful RGB fan. Keeps it extra cool because nobody likes to have a hot potato in their hand when they're trying to play. Burn in your fingertips. This thing can stay nice and chilly. So, guys, check it out. It's an awesome phone. Again, if you guys are absolutely into this, especially like these players we're seeing today, this would be an absolute great deal to add to your arsenal.
Oh, 100%. And like you were talking about, staying nice and cool in your hands. You don't want a hot potato. That fan up to 20,000 RPMs plus this Snapdragon. And this is the 8 Plus Gen 1, not the 8 Gen 1, but the 8 Plus Gen 1. So this is the one that came out later in the year. Devices like the Galaxy Fold 4 got it and whatnot. And what proved on this compared to the original chip released at the beginning of the year, which we'll see in devices like the Galaxy S22 Ultra, is the fact that it's cooler. It runs cooler. You get better performance out of it. Overall, it's just a fantastic device to play Critical Ops on. And you got the phone, you're playing on it, you're having fun. Where are you uploading your clips to? Zuvi, that's the place you have to upload your clips to. ZUVVII is the app that you want to download on your Apple device or your Android device. You can find the link in the video description down below to download Zuvi. Search whatever game you want to play, whether it's mobile, console, or PC. You can share your clips up there with fellow gamers. It is incredibly easy and convenient to use. Once again, Zuvi. You can find it in the video description down below. And something else I'm looking forward to seeing on Zuvi here later on is going to be clips from the Sniper Showdown tournament. That's right, coming here at the end of 2022. We're bringing it back. I think it's been 5 years since the last time, maybe at least 4 to 5 years since the last time we did the Sniper Showdown tournament. This is going to be an exciting one here. More information will be released soon on the Sniper Showdown tournament. All right, map number 2 is going to be Grounded. We get some replays coming in from map number 1. We can go over that. Was a very close matchup. If you were looking at the stats, you probably weren't expecting that. I mean, coming into it, I think Team Saints was favored by 69%. At the end of it, I was looking at those were the votes before the match started. So I'm looking at the votes as we go into about the flip right after the pistol round. It was neck and neck at 50%. So again, coming into it, Saints definitely favored. But after seeing the first half and whatnot, that went ahead and evened up. And it's a lot closer now. And the overall community kind of feeling it could go either way here.
Yeah. I mean, they were really, really close. At least at the end. I mean, it looks like CROSSFIRE in the early stages, just taking rounds, taking names. It was great. And again, if you're a CROSSFIRE fan, you gave them part of that 31% vote. It was looking really nice. I mean, it really was. But then it comes to the flip, and you have to be good, or at least decent, on both sides. And just seems like traction just was not there. And unfortunately, they were losing rounds left and right. And ultimately, Saints able to come out on top, continuing that 0 loss streak that they're on for Plaza. Just add another one, make it an 8.
That's right. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, currently flawless on this map, and I think it was it 0 wins for Team CROSSFIRE on Plaza? Yeah, 0 wins. So once again, flawless in the win department on Plaza for Team Saints, and then so incredibly close for CROSSFIRE, but they're just not able to bring it out. So they're still negative 100% on this map. But again, super close, 13-11, coming down to the last couple of rounds. Like you said, phenomenal coalition side, but they just weren't able to get any traction on the breach side. They just kept losing over and over and over again. And it's a difficult map to get that bomb plan out. It's a difficult map to come up on. But overall, Saints just did a phenomenal job of locking down the coalition side and bringing it back. I mean, it was what this play here by Eerie as well, or Airy. I keep saying that. I apologize. Coming in there with that quadruple kill. You know, that lurker role that he played, that was that moment where you started to see the turning point come in for his team right there. They'd put on a couple points on the board, but that's when things really started turning around for them, was when he started activating that lurker role. And we were talking a little bit about how he did such a phenomenal job with it, because sometimes he was lurking and then sometimes he wasn't. He was able to switch it up and he was keeping Crossfire on their toes. Wasn't a continuous thing where it begins to just become really predictable. I saw that happen a couple times last week when I was casting with Manthus. I think it was in the North America region. I can't remember exactly what region it was in, but there was this one individual, I gotta forget his name, but he kept lurking every single round, and eventually the team caught onto it, and that lurker roll just went out the window, and what Legon had helped his team out totally dissipated and ended up, I think, being a negative factor. So working coming into map number 2 on Grounded, which is a very large map, that lurker role can really be clutch if played properly. And what I saw from Airy in map number 1, I know he definitely can play it properly, and I think he can have some major value for his team coming into map number 2.
Yeah, I agree. Again, keeping it fresh, you know, not too much, not too little. But the fact that every time he did it, it was a massive impact. I mean, it could have been 2, 3, and again up to 4. I mean, just it worked. Again, keeping it to where it's like, I'm not gonna do that too much, but when I do, we're gonna get the round. And honestly, that is honestly a really great way to do it. You know, because you're not wasting it away, and you're able to keep them on their toes. And then again, the biggest thing, which was a great thing, I'm not saying it's not, but that Crossfire activates so quickly. It's awesome that they do that, because sometimes you see some teams and players lag behind. But by doing so, they moved so fast, everything was left open, and he was able to come from behind. And it was just, it's good, but yet it wasn't. You always got to have somebody, at least if you're going to move that fast, have at least one person looking behind. Just in case.
That was that eco round that Saints played. That was something else that stood out to me as well. Crossfire had some good ecos, but Saints just a little bit better. They had the extra kill, they had the extra play, and then right there being able to win on that eco round. It's those small little subtle things that help them get to that finish line and cross that magic number of 13 in map number 1. And if they can do it again, that's what's going to help them in map number 2, cross that magic number of 13, and then move on to the finals. They'll be out of the they'll be moving on to face the Europe winner, which we'll find out tomorrow who that will be. So Crossfire in a little bit of a difficult spot here coming into this. You are not the favorite. You gotta, you had that extra pressure building on you. You weren't expected to be here. We were looking at earlier in the stream, only, what was it, 6th place in Circuit Season 5. Not a whole lot of accolades to their name, but they've made it so far here in Worlds. They've done a phenomenal job. You got a little extra pressure on you, but the scrappiness of them, this could be where they shine. They got that extra pressure on them. This is a do or die moment for them. You see them get a little extra scrappy. Maybe it's a fast push with a couple shotguns that totally catches Saints off guard, turns the tide of the battle. Those little things that Crossfire can do and try to upset the balance, that momentum that Saints can get into, that is really, I think, what's going to help Crossfire out. You got to keep them guessing. Just like Aries doing with that lurking, you got to keep them guessing on the side of Team Saints as well from when Crossfire comes into this. I think we're about ready to get into the knife here.
All right. Looks like we're here. They're in. All the players are ready. They're looking, they're sharpening their knives as we speak. They're making sure they're nice and ready to go. They're going into the center of the map. Time to find out who's got the fastest blade. Move it around, and it looks like down to a 1v1. But yet there can only be one victor.
And here we are. Map number 1 is underway. Crossfire versus Saints in this best of 3 series. Currently, Saints is leading 1-0 in this. I am Sudden Death. Amen.
Looking
We are
good,
underway.
flying into this pistol. They're locked and loaded. They've got the bullets in the chamber, and they're ready to fire them. And it looks like B may be just the place to be.
A lot
Right.
of action right now.
Just a little bit flying. Right, Legion? The Keem. I mean, he's putting those bullets down, but wait! Caught with the knife out. Kira gets the clean headshot, comes from behind, and you know, Kira seems to be like a sub Scrappy, you know, because we saw Kira coming around whenever we couldn't see Kira doing it. So coming from behind, doing the fun that it is, and you know what, taking the round. So Saints getting the first one on the board.
Able to take that win and turn it into a nice little investment of AK-47s here. Air, you should be able to catch Twirl there. Rex, ready for the refrag. Probably not going to come, though. Oh, man, he's working here concessions. And he's going to end up staying alive. McLaren is able to find Gosma, be able to get a kill there on Legion. Kira finding Hakeem, and it's 2 players alive here on the Crossfire side. They're able to drop 2 players on this Saints team on this eco round for them, which has been phenomenal so far. There's another player going down. Crossfire having a whole lot of value here in this eco round. Bomb has been planted, and Kira is going to lose. What? I was talking about X with that scar. He always surprises me in these clutch up situations. It looks like he's going to go ahead and save, or maybe not. I thought he was thinking about saving for a second. That's kind of an interesting decision for him to do that with so much time left on the bomb.
Ooh, I don't think you saw the feet. No. Is he gonna run? He's gonna catch him on the way out. Oh, but still caught. Everyone flies out, but guess what? Saints got the bomb plant, the explosion, and they got the point. So all else at the end, it worked. I think I don't know. I almost think that could have been a little different. Maybe go for the quick diffuse, maybe pull them out and got it. But different things, different days. But here we go with the Scar flying in immediately. Running out of ammo on both sides. But here we go. Lots of clicks happening, running out of ammo. God, Legion, Whirl, Hakeem, McLaren. 1 each. And here we go, Hakeem getting another one. Changing the scoreboard a little bit. And it's Eerie. Last alive, $0 in the pocket. It looks like just a gun to spare, but unfortunately Rex going to be able to be the one take him out from the side. Wiping it out. Crossfire getting onto the board a lot faster than Saints did last time.
Bringing into the map statistics here. 16 total times played for Team Saints with an 81% win rate. Over for Team Crossfire, a total of only 6 with a 67% win rate. So again, you're seeing that trend continue where Saints overall has the better stats, has the more experience. Crossfire coming into this a little newer, a little fresher. Oh, Ruin a tough spot. Eerie coming in, grabbing a headshot on him. Grenades going out here. Gotta do just a little bit of work to those players over there. Now down in this 4 versus 5 here. That AUG was able to be picked up by Blitz, a sub coming in for Team Saints. God in a difficult spot. He's got 3 players about to pop out B long and 1 coming out of baggage. Always able to find the kill there on McLaren. He was low. He pops around the corners, able to double up on Blitz. That AUG is not going to any use here. And there's probably not much more Team Saints is going to be able to do here. I'll take that back. Legion is able to land the kill there on Gods. He had no more armor left as he was 1 shot. But Team CROSSFIRE has been able to bring this back and tie it up. Team Saints 17-5 here to work with team economy wise. It's looking like they might go 1 more eco here. And I think that's a good decision by them. Go ahead, take 1 more, build up as much as you can, and then come back into round number 6 swinging.
Yeah,
oh my
absolutely. Oh,
I know it's only a pistol round, but still.
I mean, you got 4 pistols. That's 4 bullets that can be sent your way in 1 tap. But yet he's still alive and taking them all out. I mean, he's not too shabby. Definitely an entry fragger himself. I mean, he just pops the corner and take them all out. Not too bad in his overall rating. Looking super solid. That 1.34. And again, averaging about 16.5 kills. I'd say he's on a good route to do it again to keep that average.
McLaren pulling out the ratio. Almost feel like the Scar would have been a better buy. And this is kind of the difference you can see between CROSSFIRE being a newer team and Saints being the older, more mature team. It's they keep pulling out some of the older weapons in the meta, and they're not utilizing the Scar as much. They're not utilizing it, and it can do some crazy damage, especially being a little more aggressive. I think it's maybe a better choice than Ratio. Gons is the first to strike. Funny area there, and now we got a minute left on the clock. Saints looking like they're going to choose A as the bomb side of choice. Right now, the bomb carrier peeking his head, or about to peek his head around here, storage. And look at this is where we're going to see the Scar come into play. See, again, taking that sniper rifle out.
Yeah, taking him out. He won. Honestly, I agree. The fact that the Scar is an option, usually it's not. But now that it is, you should. I mean, by all means, it all depends on what they're comfortable with and what they've practiced with, and maybe the Scar's not McLaren's thing. But typically, if it's an option, you probably at least try to use it
a little bit more. I noticed that in map number 1 too. Is they weren't utilizing enough. I thought that was very interesting.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb is down. Timer has been set. 1v2. Can Joel do it again? Last time we saw it do a 1v2 clutch. But let's see if he can. A little bit of information's given. He's got a little bit of movement capabilities, but shot from behind.
There it is. Yeah, that eco in round number 5 really helping here. Oh, here it comes. Twirl like Keem. Ooh, that frag grenade softening them up. Yeah. It's like that frag grenade's like sticking a piece of butter in the microwave, softens them up, and then it's just ready for the knife to go right in. That knife was Hakeem cutting all those players down. But that quick eco they took in round number 5 paid off for them. They were able to go for the full buy coming into round number 6, and now they're all tied up, and the momentum being in their favor coming into round number 7 hopefully will help them put another point on the board if you're a fan of Team Saints. Of course, if you're sitting here on voting for Team CROSSFIRE, you're going to hope they're going to fail here at round number 7. Once again, all tied up here. M4 is being pulled out by Root and Gods, respectively, here. A couple players piled up here by metal detectors are moving down, looking to see if they can find that first pick. See player number 0 here, Legion, found to have a duel, an altercation with Gods. A couple warning shots have been fired, and they're beginning to back off.
Yeah, I think their with their plans have been foiled a little bit. You know, they were held back a bit, and don't get me wrong, yeah, he really does. You know, being that close again, you've already foiled their plans, but it's you know, it's that pushing up too far might give them another opportunity, which is great. They're all moving back again, that ability, and here we go, McLaren using that AK a little bit better. Ooh, no.
Out of ammo.
Oh. But the grenade came through just in time to save the day. 3 to 4. Might need to see something to kind of change it up a bit.
Bomb has been planted.
Playing in a nice little spot here. Hanging out under the wing and getting 2 and being able to catch off the guard. I mean, really, Rex has a lot to do here.
Yeah, 4 players to contend with. An AUG? Thankfully for him, he's got his full armor set, though. He's able to find McLaren, but eats a whole lot there. Blitz getting caught with his knife out, and teammate Legion is able to come back and save the day. Team Saints has taken the lead here.
But honestly, I mean, they're in the lead, but I'm hoping that currently right now Blitz is not doing too hot. No assists, no kills, and I mean, not saying anything. Blitz definitely has the ability to do things. We've seen it before, but currently right now it's almost like it's a 4v5 when it comes to that. I mean, information is key. We don't know. I mean, he's obviously contributing at some level, but definitely some more kills will be necessary to continue to take the rounds and to, stretch that gap that they definitely want to have. So CROSSFIRE is not going to be able to work their way back up as easily. But CROSSFIRE's, I mean, they're only 1 away. They're neck and neck right now, so it is 110% still possible for them to do it. And they're also very comfortable on this map. Again, they had a kind of 50% win rate, so they definitely know what they're doing.
Rex, difficult spot. Trying to stay alive as long as possible, but Legion is going to find him. Twirl getting flashed just at the right moment, as well as Gods. Oh, another flash coming in, keeping them full flash. There's a third. That is absolutely nuts. They've been blind for like 10 seconds right now. Gods low on HP, and the bomb is being planted here. Team Saints doing an unbelievably good job here on the breach side. This is traditionally an incredibly coalition-sided map, too. CROSSFIRE needs to step it up. Twirl trying to work as much as he can with his Scar. At this point, do you back off and try to save? Like, you got 2 players low. Well, actually, 1 player right here. Oh my gosh, Twirl. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. He's just going to keep working here, finding these players when they expose themselves. Look at this one. He knows there's somebody else over here by baggage. Yeah, he's now going to decide to go ahead and back on off and try to save these guns as they move into the next round. Again, as I was saying, this is a traditionally incredibly coalition-sided map. You want to see a 10-2 comeback? On the flip, this is the map you see it on. It happens a lot. More often than I've seen on any other map. I think you would agree with me there, A-Master. And Saints doing this good job on the breach side. I mean, we've casted it in Circuit Season 5 and Circuit Season 4, where you saw those incredible comebacks. Saints doing a phenomenal job so far here on the breach side, keeping them in the lead, but keeping it close. You don't have that big difference. And going into the flip, Saints could really pull away potentially.
Yeah, because, I mean, it depends. I mean, CROSSFIRE on Plaza was doing really good defending, but when they went to swap to, do some detonations, it kind of all fell apart. And so right now, I mean, I'm hoping that maybe it's falling apart for their defense, and they're just, absolute grade A, bomb mechanics. They know what they're doing. They get it in there. They know exactly what wires to put into the C4 and able to get it in there. That's the hope. That's what I'm crossing my fingers for the CROSSFIRE.
I want to see round number 25. I mean, I honestly want to see map number 3. That's what I'd like to see. But again, there's some subtle things missing on the side of CROSSFIRE that could lead to their detriment. Just some lack of spice in the food. You need a little more salt, a little more pepper to add. Just it's the little things. They got the core foundation there, but it's little things to keep messing up on. Ooh, Axie is just mean on this card with this AUG. He's either got the AUG or he's got the Scar in his hand, and he will delete you. This guy can be so clutch in these moments where you need him to stand up and shine. There comes those flashbangs once again. Keep making a whole lot of noise. That bomb being planted. And that's something else Saints is doing a good job of here on this breach side. Talking a lot about them here, but they're doing so well on breach here on grounded. Getting the bomb planted. A little extra cash over for that angle right there at Gods. The bombs are planted, but they're trying to take it back here. Actually moving up. He's going to double up with the AUG in his hand, and that's all the players deleted there on the side of Team Saints. And CROSSFIRE is going to go ahead and bring it back within 1.
They're not letting it go that easy. And I mean, they're just they're really doing those smart plays. I mean, by all means, I agree. They need some spice. And honestly, I think it just might come down to cook time. Like, don't be wrong, like it's well seasoned, but I think it's either over or under. And you got to get that right cook time to where it comes out perfect, nice and juicy, and everybody wants a piece. So if they can just kind of get that tweaking in, because they have the scrappiness, right? They're able to do things. Ooh, just like that. And the ability to come up from behind and everything. And being able to again, keep the speed. But it's breaking through.
Yep.
And it sometimes that can be harder than it needs to be. Right now, they've now tied it up. Making it, making it come. I mean, if they can at least tie it, I think, or maybe get that little lead. I really, again, I just after what we saw on Plaza, I'm hoping it's not going to be the same here, considering they have won about half of their time on grounded. They have something else that they know a little bit more on how to do it, and that they can come back.
Round number 11 underway. Multiple shots being fired coming outside of storage. You can see Rex watching his metal detectors. Making a whole lot of noise here. Exy got to be careful. He's going to back up after making a lot of noise right there. Very disciplined so far on Saints. Just playing it. Being careful. I think they're about to start pushing outside of storage. There is this lurker over here. Guess who it is? It is Ari over here all alone inside of concessions. Going to grab an apple there for some good luck. Try to school these players as they move in. And here they are moving out here towards A. And now you can start seeing him move as soon as they push across. Keep an eye on him as he could come in clutch here. God's in a great spot. It's X going to be striking first. Open up on clearing. God's going to put down Legion as well. Blitz is going to put down God's, but not before he can get dropped there. It's Xy finding the kill on him. And now is that lurker, the last man alive here. That roll, not really coming in too clutch there in round number 11 for his team. CROSSFIRE doing a phenomenal job of locking this bomb site down and trying to get as many points on the board before they go into the flip. Hakeem 15-5. I did not know he was doing that well. Exy at 10-4. Top two here on the side of things for Team Saints. Legion, a complete turnaround from map number 1. Was bottom of the board, almost double negative. Now leading slightly positive at 10-9. Saints broken by, coming up with anything they can here in the final round of this first half. We'll see what they can work with as they push in. X is the first to strike, finding Kira. There's another player going down to the hands of Gods. It's now 3 versus 5. About a minute 30 on the clock here, and it looks like it's going to be quickly cleaned up by Team CROSSFIRE. Saints doesn't do something big. They missed the smoke. It's Xy and Gods once again getting kills. Well, we might have an opportunity for a full house here if Gods is able to pick up this kill.
Legion, he's great. We've seen him do an ace. But unfortunately, that looked like it being the last man for that's going to be looking too good there. CROSSFIRE actually swapping it in the lead by 2. So nothing too crazy. Definitely capable of coming back for Saints. But it needs to be this pistol round.
It does.
It has to be, because then that's going to be 4 ahead if CROSSFIRE is able to do this. Now, it's not guaranteed, but I'm just going to go ahead and count that second one to go with that. And look at that. Legion starting us off. Trying to make it look a little bit more even.
This pistol round is going to be so crucial here for Team CROSSFIRE. You need to win this. Like you said, you're basically guaranteed the next 2, potentially the third, and then you're up by 5. But I don't know if that's going to come in here. Kira and Blitz getting kills respectively. Rex is in between there as the sandwich, the meat of that, finding a kill. But now it's a 2 versus 4, and the man advantage is in favor of Team Saints as McLaren finds Xy. It's all up to Hakeem here, the wild cowboy, to finish this off. He's not going to be able to as he gets dropped by that knife.
I told you they sharpened their knives at the beginning, and it looks like Claren's got a absolute razor sharp knife. Even just nice, just one slice is all it took. And they also got the point, and should be able to tie this up to 7-7 again, tying it, and maybe take the lead.
Yeah, you have this coalition side, and again, I've seen it get crazy on the coalition side. You can have huge long streaks. If Saints starts on one, it is going to be difficult for CROSSFIRE to stop it. Well, I don't know how Blitz missed those players coming out of the smoke, but he did. XE is going to drop him, and that's a man already down here on the side of Team Saints. They know where they're coming from, though. He should be able to give them some valuable information. It looks like CROSSFIRE is going to go ahead and rotate, but you almost expect them to do that. Legion does catch one crossing. And there you can see. Now, the bomb is already over here. I see what they did. They've got themselves in a difficult spot as they basically committed to A, but you almost wish they could reverse and go back to B. Oh my gosh, Legion getting another 2. Who's going to finish him off before he do more damage to his team, but Ari knows where they're coming from, and he's positioned perfectly to catch him coming in. Here in the back side, trying to work. Team CROSSFIRE is now in this 1 versus 2. Rue is the last man alive. Always able to find one, even in the body count board. No damage was done to him, but he's basically 2-shot at this point. He has no armor, but looking at Ari in a similar spot. Has a helmet, but really only can help him the headshots. Incredible. Clean. Was that not the round we were talking about that should have been going to Team Saints because they won the pistol round? I forgot to knock on wood. I apologize.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that. Yeah, they're able to do it, and again, and that's a really prime example of where if you could just get one weapon from the other team, it can make a difference. Yeah, and here in the end, it absolutely did. And God's actually able to make that looking real nice. Save for us, able to make it look nice, and. They're walking their way to taking the 3rd point into the lead. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. We have the sneaky boy himself. But can you really be that sneaky against 3?
Bomb has been planted.
And now the bomb's planted. Got to be a little faster than sneaky. Maybe a quick ninja. What do you decide to do? You got the SG in hand. Sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, I'm almost thinking, I almost may need super speed at this point.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to activate it. I think he's just going to go ahead and save this. And that's what I was beginning to think he was going to do. It is, they are going to be down by 3 here, but you want to go ahead and try to get your team back into this. Holding on, we were just talking about CROSSFIRE was able to win the last round because they were able to pick up that 1 gun. Saving that 1 gun going into the next round can definitely help Team Saints out here. Means you might be able to throw it out to somebody, buy himself a gun, or buy somebody else another gun. Because you guys start thinking about that team cash too, because you need to get everybody into a spot where they can play and compete versus CROSSFIRE's full buys. That's what they're going to try to work on doing here. They've got that AR, so it's going to be that hero. You can see Area going ahead and buying some armor here. No, not going for any head protection. Not too worried about the headshots here. And the rest of his team is going to fan out and buy the deagles. Try to have a pretty impactful eco round here. And then come back in and try to win round number 17 and 18 and close that gap. Blitz is able to break some armor, but not able to break any skulls. He goes down. McLaren quickly picking up Rex back there. Now, even here on the body count board. You need to get 1, I was just saying 1, maybe 2 more on this. Oh, so close there. Twirl is definitely low. Kira, knowing that, might be able to pick it up, but God's coming in from his right to finish him off. Team CROSSFIRE, phenomenal round number 16, and now they're leading by 4.
And that's exactly what they needed. They've done what they needed to do. They've broken, and there was a nice little hero SG, but honestly, they were able to pick off the team 1 by 1 without interactions. Really with it, and then right there at the end, just you know, you're looking left, coming from the right. It's just, you know, a little bit of that. You had to make a decision, and unfortunately, you got a 50-50 shot, and it just, you know, the way the flip goes, it just sometimes goes the wrong way for what you want it to be. But right now, CROSSFIRE really looking good. You know, again, like I said, you would think they would have a bit of a better hand on grounded, seeing as they have won a lot more than, you know, 0, like they'd had on Plaza. So, and it looks like it's showing. They've definitely got it looking real nice. And I was about to go, it might be, but definitely not. It's definitely going to go to the side of Saints at this point. It's not over yet. But taking them out, definitely 3 in a row. Definitely did help. Rex is good. And we've seen a lot. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to go that way. I mean, Kira, you know, getting some good multis. Just one of the super veterans. Not only the in-game leader, but 74 maps played and still with a positive rating. And a good, fairly positive rating. 1.18. So, looking good, looking solid, and a solid 14 on average kills. And the in-game leader, you know, we're seeing averages for the other ones are, you know, still being great players, but 16 is not that far off. Rex got the bomb planted, some money in the bank. Trying to see what he can do, but a flash is coming. But wait,
What?
Through the flash, getting a triple and the round? What? Okay, well, Rex taking it up again and putting another one on the board for 11, putting those double ones. But look at that, an average kills of 17. The dude is rocking, and I mean, typically sniper, but honestly, for what we've seen for his gunplay, homeboy can do both easily. And honestly,
twirl.
Beautiful plays.
This is not what you typically see on grounded.
No.
Breach dominating. It's not what you see. I mean, I've seen it happen before, but it's usually the opposite way around. Saints is just not able to put anything together on this coalition side. Bomb being planted here by CROSSFIRE. That's some extra cash being invested into their accounts. This sniper rifle, McLaren, might be difficult here for Twirl to work with. Yeah. Able to retake this bomb site. Finally. Able to put something together. It's been, what, 4 straight rounds going over towards Team CROSSFIRE. They're getting very close to that magic number of 13.
Yeah. They're only 2 away. Oh, here we go again with Rex. I mean, look at that. Able to do the quick flick up and flashed and just...
nuts.
Just fires. Lets it go and just walks right into those bullets.
I want to ask him, did he see the player like just before he got flashed, or was he just like, okay, I'm just gonna pull the trigger because there's no reason not to? Like, I mean, good decision either way, but I'm just curious, like, did he see a shoulder coming out knowing he was gonna be there, or he just like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick the trigger, there's nothing else I can do, I'm gonna make a little bit of noise and get lucky. Oh, Blitz finally coming through for the 3K. Blitz has been pretty quiet so far here, but is able to get the sack on the QB almost. His team's just got to finish him off. Twirl is trying to prevent his quarterback from going down, and it's Rue as well in here. Aries going to win the gunfight out, and now Twirl getting dropped. And they're able to get that sack, and Team Saints has closed it within 3.
Yeah, Blitz coming alive right here at the end. Almost too late, but you know what? It's within saving distance. I mean, you still have a round. If you mess up, you're not out yet.
Yeah, and look
still
at this.
Got an extra buffer.
Eco round here for Team CROSSFIRE. I always say, if you're gonna, like you said, if you're gonna make the comeback, you got to do it at round 11. Don't wait till round 12. You need a little cushion. You need a little cushion here. Don't go in without nothing. All the bones. Need something to land on. Already found one here in this eco round for CROSSFIRE.
Rex has a nice little weapon in his pocket with a couple little extra gadgets.
Should help them as they push this A bombs. Or at least that's what I think they're going to do. They're hanging out here towards mid. I check in. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and commit. They're coming over. I don't know if Legion has spotted anybody just yet, but yeah, he just saw Gods, tags him down a little bit, also doing some damage there to Rex, who's been dropped by Kira. Performance by him right there. Twirl has given away his position, but able to find one. Crossfire.
Ooh, but able to run away with the gun.
Do you make the run all the way around towards the B side here?
You got time.
You got plenty of time. There's 3 players. Like if you can get that bomb planted, the round win. I'm not even going to go there. 3 versus 1. I mean, it's possible from what we've seen, but you get the bomb planted for a little extra cash. You have plenty of time to do it. You need to move, and he's going to be able to do it. I'm surprised they haven't sent. Now they know. I'm surprised they've waited this long to send a player over towards the B site though. The bomb is considered uncontested here. Twirl is essentially one shot here. If he's able to pick up 1 kill in the bomb planted, this will be a phenomenal round for Team CROSSFIRE. No kill being able to pick up, but still the bomb being planted and them able to eliminate 2 players on the side of Team Saints.
Bomb has been defeated.
Not a horrible eco round from them.
No, definitely not. That's not bad. Honestly, that's about as good as you can ask for. Obviously, there's more that can be done. Depends what day, what time, and who did what, but honestly, that's really, really solid. And I think that they really, really pulled that off. And again, the money matters because look, now they're able to pretty much do a full buy to try it again. And again, they still have a little cushion. If this doesn't work out, they can definitely do some eco again and do it again. But again, you don't want to continue doing it again. Because right now, with only 2 left, you gotta make it happen. Because Saints are not too far behind. Only 2 rounds separating them. And right now, Saints have got to be feeling good. But here we go. 3-man push. Gear for 1, though. They're trying to get it a little bit. Blitz trying to get 1. Is Blitz going to be able to continue his streak? That is going to be at least a yes for 1. He's trying to go it. He's hungry. He wants the 3rd. But no dice.
I think those flashes did more damage to his teammate there than they did to Team CROSSFIRE. Saints is leading 1-0 in this best of 3 series for those of you joining for the first time here. This is do or die here for CROSSFIRE. They're 2 rounds away from hitting that magic number of 13. 2 rounds away, but sometimes that is more difficult to get than being 5 or 6 down. That mental game that starts being played. Blitz is now the last player left alive, and it looks like they might be able to close it to only 1 point away from magic number 13. Blitz is going to have a difficult time retaking this site, but it looks like he's going to try entering from the rear here. He's going to have to... Oh, God's going to find him. Yeah. Boom. Is Pop getting... Top. There's Top getting Pop. There we go. And it's now match point here for Team CROSSFIRE. Boy, oh boy.
Just broke 20. They keep right behind him, though. But again, everybody's looking really solid. Again, I mean, Blitz has actually come up quite a long way. All the way to 11. But no more mistakes. I mean, don't be wrong. They have some extra money, but that doesn't really matter. So if they lose this one, it's kind of over.
It's definitely kind of over if they lose this one. Match point here for Team CROSSFIRE. Man down already here on the side of CROSSFIRE, though. Brew has been able to even the body count board. Keeping them in on this. It's do or die here for Saints. Eerie in a difficult spot, though. I just realized he only has the XD. That really is unfortunate for Team Saints.
Yeah, and the fact that is also, he's the lowest one with for kills, and so there's not really much making up for that, and that's probably the lower point, and probably the area that should be picked up a little bit. and just getting absolutely blasted through the wall. And it's just unfortunate. I don't think that's where it's going to be. And a lot of that spray damage here. Just a little bit of left, right, and here we go. One left.
Wins.
That's a key with a double to finish it off. And a headshot on the end. Look at that. 2 20s. And then everybody trailing very close behind. Making it look good. The Legion, first one look kind of the lowest. Bringing it back. The 19. Looking good. So, yeah, I like what they're doing, but unfortunately, it came out to 9-13 in favor of CROSSFIRE. Able to take that to a 1-1, which means
It's map number 3, baby.
our favorite.
Port.
It's coming out to Port. It's lovely. This is really going to show, again, that team gameplay and the scrappiness of CROSSFIRE really can shine here. It really can. If they've really just do what they've been doing and apply that to, what you kind of have to do on Port together, I think this could be a phenomenal match for CROSSFIRE and take it away. And Saints could be dropped out. I think it's 100% possible with what we've seen from them. The fact that it was close, 13-11 and now 13-9. They were close on Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
They were definitely close, and it just came down to, again, those small nuances that made it go that way, especially Uri, kind of bringing that. That was really that turning point and that free round, basically. So now, on Port, it's going to be a big deal, and some big plays are coming.
Big plays indeed, folks. We will be back here in just a few minutes after the break time with map number 3. It has come down to this. CROSSFIRE has been underestimated at every single time they've shown up to play in this tournament thus far, and they keep surprising everybody. We'll see if that is going to be the case or if Team Saints is going to come back and move on. We'll see you on the flip side for map number 3.
And it looks like Phoenix has to ego. This could very well be 3-4 in favor of mobility after this round, unless we can see an eco win from Phoenix. Looks like mid will be where they choose to go. Ox is going to have to put in a lot of work here, and Eluse currently getting a triple. Make that 4. He gets the ace. Oh my god, the fastest spray down I've seen all day. Full buy. They choose not to go for the AKs and 4s up. They choose to just play it safe and make it 4-4 here. Unless they can pull off this eco round, you never know. But it looks like now A is the side of choice. Oh, and that flash comes in from back sight, but it's not going to matter. They've all pushed through. The picks are coming out. Now this time it's looking like maybe it's going to go in favor of Phoenix. Again, the HP isn't really there. Ox running into sight. He's able to take out 2, spots the 3rd, and he's able to headshot him. Annoy comes in for that final kill.
Blue's getting flashed, but quickly able to eliminate Juvie. Juice also going down to the hands of Annoy. Gar coming out trying to make some noise. Finds one, doubles up. He's even the body count board. There's a huge play there for him. He's going to pop the reload. They should be back in this. No grenade coming out. Going to stop that push coming up too easily. Oh, he sees the players there. We give a call to your team. Do they come in? Oh my gosh, this guy is going off. 3-4. He might be able to get the ace.
Looking like A side is going to be the side of choice. Pretzel comes in. He's able to find one more. Oh, he gets the headshot. He's still alive. Troop gets the bomb plant. And he's taking an aggressive peek. But Pretzel's going to back up. Choose to go ahead and pop that reload. Troop has run out though. Is he going to go for a full-on backstab? I don't know. I don't think he is. He's just going to choose to stick by this connector area. The smoke comes out onto sight. Troop thinks he's going to try and work around that smoke. It's literally just a guessing game at this point. I mean, which side does he push? Oh, he's going to get spotted there. And he's going to get... Oh, what? He's flashed! No way!
I'm going to wait till, like, it's tied up 12-12 before I go, yeah, it's possible. Guess I don't have as much faith as you do.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I guess you're a hater. I mean, I say 9-12 is a pretty close score. I mean, you got to remember, they're on Coalition side. Like, they'll have an easier time.
Well, I guess it depends on how Phoenix plays their economy, right? And they're deciding to go ahead and take an eco right now. Oh, wow. Loose just going
and
absolutely
that his second ace today, by the way. That's the second time that's happened. You know he's smiling right now. Oh, I thought he made his way on the side, but he's actually not going to. Mobility getting this bomb plant, at least securing money for the next round, even if they lose. That's going to be big. Now this off angle from Eluse. Look at that. Oh, he can't find the kill. You can't miss that spray. Max is going to be able to take him out. Now it's a 3 versus 4. No utility on either side, really. Oh, that grenade kill as well on the troop. Oh, Capo with a nice little pick there. Ox finding one as well. It's a 2 versus 2. This is getting closer and closer by the second. Ox making it a 2 versus 1. Now Juby has very low HP, 64. My line coming in and getting that pick as well. Now Rain has an advantage as the bomb is going down in a 4 versus 3. Ventilate with that sniper. Still hasn't found anyone quite yet, but I think holding spawn might give him a free kill here. But no, High with the headshot there. That's going to be a huge pick. He's going to take off. Oh, what is that? Wallbang headshot into my line. He's not done. Sunday as well. I thought this was going to be Rain's round. And what is going on? Exclusive with a flawless retake. 3v4, and they turn into a 3v0. Wow. Oh, and somehow, wait, maybe Exclusive wins this round. You know, we were just saying, Rain, you got this round in the bag, but the eco picks are coming out in favor of Rain so far. But just to say that the players are starting to drop like flies now. No, High gets another one with the XD. How is he doing this? And now Ventilate has pulled out the P250, but High recovers the gun. I never mind. Exclusive wins out that eco round. Oh, those nades are going to do some huge damage. Look at that High with a 3K. And they're still going. Sunday able to find one as well. And Flawless is all alone. Low HP with only Deagle. Wait, how is he here? Hold on, I looked at the minimap, I'm like, wait a minute, where is he? Is he top, is he bottom?
Yep, I was about to say, 9-6 wouldn't be a surprising scoreline here in the next couple of minutes at all. Lion firing a whole lot of shots in the classroom, letting him know he is here and he is strong, but Exclusive doesn't care. They're moving through quite quickly. Chasing his claw coming in. Lion gonna find one, trying to double up. It's gonna be the symbol there, and it's a clean blue sweep right there. Nice blue wave.
He's isolated and alone, but 6, that's a huge pick for him. And Sunday, what is that off angle? Never mind. I think it's game over at this point, mentally, unless he can do the impossible headshot, but he's down to 36 HP. Only one bullet is what it takes for him to win or to die. He's gonna tap that bomb. Sunday's pushing in here now. Oh, no ammo. What is going on? Somehow Ventilate does that. Does he have time to defuse? I think he does. It's gonna be close. Does he actually have time? Close up corners. I don't think that Deagle is the great weapon to be using. So some of these players are at a bit of a disadvantage, but Ventilate able to find one and make it work. These players pushing up from stairs. Somehow the picks haven't been found. There we go. Finally, it goes in favor of Exclusive. And now Rain is down a man in this retake. The bomb is being defused. I don't know if they're aware of this. He's just sticking the defuse. Oh, no, never mind. Just barely. I thought he had it. That's literally a fraction of a second. Favorite kind of sniper player is the one who can buy it on breach side and who can take, if you're placed smart enough with it, you can peek angles and you can actually take like aggressive angles. Like for example, this angle Sumeri's holding, he could just take him off this angle if he plays right. Oh my god, what is that? And the wallbang bang too. Oh my gosh.
See the chutzpah in them to be able to do that. Frag grenade coming out here, just gonna soften these players up.
Ooh, so much utility being dumped towards Gravel. I think we'll have a bit of an AX. You know, the bomb seems to be making its way back a bit. I think they're trying to slow it down. A lot of utility is being dumped right now. And the wallbang kills are just coming in. Surgeon Legion doubling up there, and he's still going. He's pushing through the smoke. He wants to try and go for that kill feed. There it is, the third. And Vio is the last one alive now. Legacy probably about to holding this down. I mean, they have to retake with the snipers, I believe. Yeah, Resberg gonna find one, but the trades come out, and now Sumeri and Vio have to retake A side with snipers. It's gonna be tough, and Sumeri, yeah, there's a smoke here, cutting off his vision. Vio gets jumped already. That's one sniper down. What? Okay, never mind. Blank scope through the smoke. Okay, talk about a kill. Tries to get another one to Legion, but he can't quite find it. Eugene, the last one alive. Scar picking, knows the last player's over towards Cubby, and he's gonna clutch it up.
They can get here, so that's crucial that they got that bomb planted. Now the roles have reversed. The Coalition have to come to the breach here on the A bomb site. Oh man, Sayo, big play.
Oh my god.
No way!
Wait a minute, actually finds a kill. 1v1.
Oh, he knows exactly where he's at. Look at that. He's going to smoke it off. I think he's just going to go for the defuse. I think he's just going to go for the defuse. He's got cover. He's got time. Sayo's got no way of knowing. I don't think he realizes what's going on. He's missing every single shot. He's trying to go for the knife. He misses it. You've got to be careful. Oh, no.
This gunfight is literally the determined right here. Yeah, Eugene, he's going to win that one out. Now Axis is making his way up. He's going to be a bit paranoid of spawn, but the peak is not there. Red sitting in this cafe. Oh, man. I wonder if he's going to get timing here. Yeah, Axis wins that gunfight. Eugene is pretty low. Oh, 2 HP. No way.
Oh, Axis. No way you do this.
Oh,
my gosh.
What's
Eugene
going on?
is actually trying to stay alive. And Axis somehow does it. Incredible.
And he's just gonna be waiting for the backup to rotate in from B long. Fallen able to pick one up there, and he's still full HP. Technically, he has the advantage on Jeppa here. Jeppa going for that ball play, and he's able to secure the money, it seems, for his team. And now Fallen Knight is a little paranoid. He knows he's behind that statue, and he's gonna win that gunfight nice and easily. Not too difficult to win in that situation when you have him pinned behind the box.
I'll tell you what, it is an absolute treat watching these players. They've tied it back up, and with the momentum they have, and Hammer's opting to take another eco here. This should be a round win for them, and they will be retaking the lead. I don't think Invictus has had the lead since the beginning of the match. Oh, Malik could have a field day here. He finds one, going for the other. Oh my gosh, it's 4-man for him. He could double Lord Farquaad. All he needs is a queen now. And he'll be king. Volgren finishing off Ecstasy, and there it is. Invictus quickly cleaning up Hammers.
Buy from them? I don't know. Mixage buying a shotgun. Some of these players choosing to just eco, so I'm not really sure what the call is here. Fallen Knight trying to peek this aggressive angle. Not going to spot anyone, though, on those tunnels. Oh, and Mixage with a shotgun. How do you get that kill? Jimmy just runs into side. He's going to get dropped. These A players are just dropping like flies now. Malik doubling up with a deagle, though. Mixage finding another one. How are Invictus winning this round? I mean, that's 3 deagle picks on the board, I believe, to win it out. And Mixage, wow.
Before we came into map number 2, you can't count Invictus out here. Even if it was reversed here, the roles were reversed. It was Hammers going into eco. You can't count either of these teams out. They're very good at playing on these eco rounds. And you can see they're playing very, very aggressive right now. Fallen Knight getting a kill. Oh my gosh, just Ecstasy getting the quad feed.
Wow. Take someone off that angle. At least for a one-on-one peek. Again, don't get me wrong. If you like triple peek that, I think it's an easy kill. But you cannot contest that solo. You're not winning it ever. Jeppa goes through some potential wallbangs. Can't find it, though. I think if he sprayed a little bit longer, he would have found it. Oh, and Mixage. Does he know Zeon is in this corner? There's no way he's not aware of it. Yeah, okay.
Welcome to Zuvi, a new and exciting social media platform for gamers to share their clips. Whether that be 200 IQ plays or an epic fail, Zuvi is the place to share your moments. The app will be available for free on all iOS and Android devices, with a desktop version for PC players coming soon. So let me show you what it's all about. The Zuvi homepage looks similar to other social media platforms. We have a following and For You page, and as expected, you can like and comment on other gamers' clips. The Discover page is what creates a unique experience for gamers. You will be able to search for clips by game, user, or trend. The leaderboard functionality will also help gamers get the recognition that they deserve. The upload process will help those who don't have time to stream or edit YouTube videos. With console, PC, and mobile integration, you can quickly select and edit your clip before posting. Finally, the profile page is a great opportunity for those who want to create a following. Zuvi encourages users to link their other social media accounts to their Zuvi profile. By doing this, we can give you a helping hand in growing your stream or YouTube channel. So, why use Zuvi? Here are a few reasons. Number 1, you're sharing your gameplay with people who actually care. Other social media platforms can be so saturated with any old content. On Zuvi, you know that people actually give a damn about gaming. Number 2, we encourage you to use Zuvi to grow your audience on other platforms, which helps you content creators out there. Number 3, the Zuvi upload process is so simple and literally takes seconds. This means that you can spend more time gaming and less time becoming a skilled video editor. Number 4, there are so many gamers who are incredibly talented and deserve to play professionally, but they never get noticed. Zuvi will bring the underrated talent the attention that they deserve. Thank you for checking out Zuvi. Find out more at zuvi.com, and don't forget to join our Discord community and follow us on social media. Links in the description. We can't wait to see you around this platform.
Here at G Fuel, we're committed to providing our customers with cutting-edge energy drink technology. That's why we've partnered with VOD International to develop a super energizing, zero-sugar formula inspired by compound. VOD International and G Fuel.
Helping to make you super.
Welcome back, everybody. We have made it to map number 3 here in this best of 3 series between Saints and Team CROSSFIRE. Team Saints winning map number 1 and the Team CROSSFIRE winning map number 2. And they're preparing to get into map number 3 right now. I just got word that they're downstairs refilling their G Fuel shakers. They've left the Fortress of Solitude, that is their gaming room, and they've moved downstairs to go ahead and refill their shakers. So they got plenty of energy for map number 3 because both these teams are going to need it. And now is the perfect time for you to pick up some G Fuel at gfuel.com. That's right, any product at gfuel.com, you can get up to any product for 20% off, and select products up to 30% off. You can see here on screen the boosted items. By using that code esports mobile, you can get an extra 10% off for a total of 30% off at checkout. You can save some product on the amazing product that is G Fuel, as well as getting the amazing product that is G Fuel. Once again, code esports mobile at checkout. Mr. A Master, why don't you tell us about the REDMAGIC here?
Absolutely. For you guys just tuning in, we got a REDMAGIC phone up for grabs. This is the REDMAGIC 7S Pro. This guy has a 120 hertz screen. It's beautiful. It has up to 18 gigs of RAM. That's Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. And it has some extra touch capacitive triggers on the top. It has some desktop mode gaming style. It even has a desktop and slash laptop cooling system. This thing has a fan built into it, and of course, it can't be a fan for a gaming phone if it doesn't have RGB. So it's RGB fans. Come on, it's what you expect. It's a gaming phone, but it keeps it nice and cool. Goes up to 20,000 RPM on the turbo boost. It might be a little loud, but it's a turbo boost to get it cool really quickly and get you that FPS that you are wanting. If you guys haven't done it yet, you guys can check out the giveaway for one of these things. Or if you want some better odds, they have them in stock right now on their website. And you know what? It's actually surprising to me with all the features and things you get. Looks like you can pick one up for as low as $700 US. And so it's actually not too bad. You got to think an iPad Pro is going to run you, what, easy $1,000, looking really good. And you guys should check it out. It's got some absolute killer performance, especially to get you some of those beautiful clips.
And speaking of clips, those beautiful clips you'll be grabbing with that 120 hertz display, you're going to share them. Zuvi is the place you want to be sharing them. That's right, ZUVVII. You can find the links in the video description down below to download, or just search it up on your app store, whether it's the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. You can find it there. Once again, download Zuvi from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Links in video description down below. That's where you want to be sharing all those incredibly impressive clips. And something else I'm looking forward to seeing later here in the year is the clips coming up from the Sniper Showdown tournament. I know there's going to be plenty. I'm looking forward to seeing some TRG action we don't normally see, some Ratio 360 no scopes, and I know they're going to be on Zuvi. They'll be a great place to watch the clips from it. And more information for this tournament, again, coming December 2022. That's very soon here, so more information will be announced here shortly. All right, folks, map number 3 is being prepared as we speak. We do have some replays from map number 2. We'll go ahead and take a look at, see what Team CROSSFIRE did right and what Team Saints didn't do so right. And we'll see if we can get any idea of what's going to happen in map number 3, which will be on port coming into this. Overall, A-Master, what did you think of map number 2 there?
Honestly, I was really excited. My original thought was, they had to have some wins on it. They had a 50% versus, was it 68%? It was in the 60s.
It was 67% win rate for CROSSFIRE and 81% for Team Saints on this specific map. Overall, though, Teams CROSSFIRE is just about 53% win rate. Yeah.
And so, again, it still looked good for the Saints, right? But again, CROSSFIRE really showed, considering it's kind of 0 on the other two, whether it be Plaza and Port. So we'll see what happens here on Port. But honestly, their gameplay, what they've been playing and showing, they were super, super close on the first map on Plaza. Just a little bit of mess ups that just make that squeak home for Saints. But right now, if they can continue what they're doing, keeping with a little back and forth, sneaky action that they're doing and keeping people on their toes. And honestly, I love one thing that I saw a lot on Plaza and also here on Grounded is they like to do 2 or 3 at the same time, or 1 and then 2, or 1 and then 1. They kind of rotate, and I see this, pun intended, crossing action that they do. And so if one's getting shot, the other one will come in front and start taking those bullets, and then they're still both firing. And so that is really, really good to see that they're doing that. And it get kind of, spread the sponge around, for the bullets to hit. And they really did a solid job and being able to take it, and especially on the flip, being able to take those bomb sites. It was clean, pretty clean.
Yeah, it wasn't. Speaking on the flip, you have Team Saints going to the coalition side on a map that is traditionally incredibly coalition sided. Maybe the most coalition sided map in the game. I'm gonna go out on a limb there and say it. This is the map where you want to see some crazy comebacks. This is the map you come to. You want to see a 10-2 comeback going into the flip. Yeah, this is where you typically see that come in. And we were expecting a little bit better of a performance coming in from Saints, definitely on the coalition side. Even to the point where they had kept it so close on the breach side, we went into the flip only down by 2 for Team Saints. It was 7-5, CROSSFIRE leading. And you're sitting there thinking like, okay, I don't know, man. This is a map they're really good on. You look at the stats and everything. Now they have the coalition side, and you're beginning to feel like Saints has it in the bag. They win the pistol round, and it's like, it's probably going to be all she wrote right there. And then this 1v1 right here with Rue being able to win it out versus Airy, which we were talking about. You win that pistol round, you're basically guaranteed the next one, the upset coming in, and that just launched CROSSFIRE into overdrive and helped them get to match point. point number 13 and take them into map number 3. Again, it
Yeah.
was a surprise performance there from CROSSFIRE, I think, for everybody on the Breach side. And I think also a surprise performance from Saints, not in a good way, for how poorly they performed on the Coalition side. What do you got to do on the side of Saints? I feel like they need to utilize that SCAR just a little bit more. That CROSSFIRE keeps pulling it out, and it helps them out a little bit. And there seems to be like this adamant refusal to pull it out. Like, we're just gonna stick with the SG. We're gonna use something else other than the SCAR. The ratio was pulled out at one point. It's like maybe the SCAR would have been a better utilization of that money. Could have been a little more mobile with it, make a little bit more noise. You jump around that corner. I don't know. I think if they can make some small adjustments like that, Saints might be able to come up with the victory. But you're coming into map number 3, which is going to be important. We're almost ready. We're almost going to hop into the knife round. This is a map where we were talking about it before we went into the break time. The scrappiness of Team CROSSFIRE could really come into play and help them out here. How do you stop some of that scrappiness? Maybe by using a couple scoped ARs.
Yeah, and we saw that firsthand.
Mhm.
We had a SCAR beam line down. McLaren came over. McLaren went down. He had the
Mhm.
U ratio. I mean, we saw it happen before our very eyes in first person view, and it, yeah. Again, at that point, it's like maybe try it. I mean, again, I get it. Maybe you just don't want to. Maybe you haven't used it as much, but again, just maybe even if maybe not, the sniper try it, right? Someone else who uses a rifle normally and who has experience with it. Maybe having a U ratio and a SCAR. We saw double SCARs, right? It's
Mhm.
not uncommon. So maybe just half a SCAR, half a U ratio, and see how that works. Something to just tweak it just a bit.
Yep. Using some of the newer weapons, I think, might help Saints a little bit because we were talking about it too at the start of the stream, where you had this team that's very well established. Again, you look back at Saints' overall stats compared to CROSSFIRE, and the stats are just kicking butt. Overall, a 68% win rate as a team. You go back, you look at 52% as a team. They've played almost 100 maps. That's 96 to Team Saints' name versus CROSSFIRE, only 19. But with that being said, knife round is now underway. Let's go ahead and get on into it.
Guess what? It's that time again where the teams have gotten their sharpening stones out. They're making sure they're extra shiny, have the metal exposed, and the edge of their blades ready to take some blood. They're ready to find out who's going to be taking the first win into the knife round to find out whose side will be what. Right now, looks like we're waiting on just a little bit to get it going. They're just right there. Again, you got to wait for the last one to make sure that that edge of that blade is absolutely just an atom thick. So then you can get the absolute cleanest slice of that blade.
Gotta cut it through them like butter. Okay, folks, just one little tactical pause here, then we'll actually be ready here for the knife round and hop on it and get this show started. Folks, let us know who you think will be taking map number 3 here of this best of 3 series. Will it be Team Saints or will it be Team CROSSFIRE? And what will the round count be? Always curious to see what your thoughts are on that down in the comment section down below. When you're looking at the community votes coming into this, Team Saints had a 69% total of the community votes, which means a total of 31% went over to Team CROSSFIRE. That was the overall opinion coming into this, that Team Saints should have it in the bag. They should be good. There shouldn't be too many difficulties. Now, if you've been paying attention and you watched the previous streams and you've been keeping up with the brackets and whatnot, CROSSFIRE, each and every time they've come into it, they've been the underdog. And if we were talking underdog as in like 89% of the votes in one team versus
Yeah. I mean, something similar to that. I mean, little bit of the issue there, but again, it coming down to, I mean, the fact that that much of a deficit, 80, 90% just against them is astronomical. The fact that CROSSFIRE is just unable to really kind of win the fanfare vote. So they're here, they're rocking it. They have at least one trophy to their name. That 6th place that they got. And Saints is over here just walking in with that history. They have the history, they're walking around, they have everything all looking really nice. And then here comes these new guys trying to take it away. And honestly, they've been doing a phenomenal job. They've kept it close, honestly, based on stats, which are not everything. It should have been. Saints should have already been done. I mean, the fact that they win more often, they've won more on just about everything better in CROSSFIRE. But yet, here we are. And here we are indeed. We're finding out everybody's done sharpening their blades. They've seasoned them. They've got the oil on them. You don't want them to rust. You just sharpen it. Because rust will dull a blade. And so now that they are all shiny and ready to go, here we go for the knife. And it looks like it's going to absolutely be a winner. Multiplayer still live. Sides are being chosen. And we're seeing some choices being made. Right now we're looking at everything being swapped. Getting back into the action. You'll be seeing the first pistol round again. Very important. Now, again, we normally will see the subsequent match after that go to the team, but we've seen CROSSFIRE has usually something to say about that. So if they can really take this first one, it'll be huge. Right now, they're starting on, I would say probably the better side. I mean, this will definitely be a good way for them to get some score up. But as we know, port is a little different. Because you can, anyone can take either side. It really doesn't matter. It's all about the equipment and your gun placement and getting into these bomb sites. So even if you're in it, you're not. Right now, it looks like it might be a huge push for B. Or they might go over the boxes. It looks like they are just going to take their time and work their way into B. No sounds, just tiptoeing around. And now they've looked, now they're looking quick, making moves, blitz, going for the plant. It has been told and heard, and they are now on the move. It's still 5-5. Bombs planted. Everybody's coming in. And the first shots have been done. Hakeem running in, going for the first kill. Flying. Here we go. Will and Godson able to go for it. Look, the defuse is already coming. They're holding him down. Blitz is still alive, but not for the last second. But still, 2 alive, got the defuse. That's beautiful. Now, ultimately, all went down, so, the little money that was spent was not recoverable. But here we go on to the second. Now, we are seeing some good weapons flying out, some good hand cannons. And one nice little hand sniper, nice little revolver. Love it. But, again, it really just takes a couple of well-placed shots, but Hakeem is not wanting to see that happen, but and making that for 2. Ooh, McLaren getting a nice, beautiful little one-tap there. Rex going down. Now they're going for the chase. They're hungry. And hopefully, yep, there we go. I was hoping he wasn't going too hungry and, get caught in the air and then get that one tap. That would have been absolutely terrible. But he didn't. CROSSFIRE feeling good. Remember, don't skip leg day. These guys are proving it to you. Always make sure leg day's good. But taking it. And now here's the kind of the first round for Saints. A little bit low on cash. Everything's been bought that they possibly could. Now they're flying in. We'll see. There's some flashes. And here we go. Godson able to at least get 2. Legion for another one with Surge. But Keem going for 2. McLaren getting 1. Rex, he's got the break. Push it back. He's still at 100. But look, here it comes. He's got his attention. And there we go, Hakeem. That's what I'm talking about. Being able to keep the attention. Doesn't have to get the kill. Just has to keep him busy. Just absolutely awesome. Now, CROSSFIRE has only played this map once and lost. But an astounding 17 with a 65% win rate. So that, you know, it's over half. So winning majority of the time. But again, that one CROSSFIRE, you don't know what happened. You might know what happened, but you know, it's one play. So it's still anybody's game. Because that one could just been a fluke. You know, they could be on an unknown streak from here. And that 0% could change drastically. But Godson on fire. Going again, getting the first one down. Surge going for another. Now that was an interesting flash. But I don't think it actually helped at all. But what did help, Rex getting the headshot. Make that 2. Running out of ammo. Are able to get 1, but looks like drill. Ready to go. Hanging out. 4-0. You know, right now, typically, Fort is, or can be, very balanced. And, of course, you know, there is still an advantage of just getting in the bomb site and waiting, obviously. But it can be very balanced, especially with all the ways that you can bounce your equipment and throw it around, your grenades and flashes. You can do a lot. Right now, Saints is struggling to find that balance. And Hakeem on fire again, going for another 2. Laren taking him out, ending the spree, but the scores are even. And I think right now it's looking pretty good for CROSSFIRE. Probably shouldn't have said that, you know, because you know, Caster's curse. But you know, you acknowledge it and you move on. See what they can do. If they can keep them down. We're at just over a minute. Here we go. Maxie able to take down Surge, making it a little bit nicer. Taking their time. Sliding around. And it looks like they're going to do a little bit of CROSSFIRE action and push at the same time, but not needed. Claren able to do it. There you go. Coming to the side, taking it out. Now it's all up to Rex. By himself. See what he can do. Here we go. Seeing that little peak. Just kind of waiting, maybe. But he's got 2 off to the side, but yeah, there's not much you can do. Both right on the head. But it's still a nice lead nonetheless. They still got 3 ahead. No biggie. But it's one of those, doing the early piece, right? You know, they're going to go early eco. Be able to, you know, maybe a hero grenade, it looks like, from Rex. But definitely interesting that the CROSSFIRE only earned 2 points for Worlds, where Saints is 24. And they're holding their own. They're holding their own against them. Now McLaren doing some work here. But again, pistol round, so McLaren's going to be having a good time, right? But, you know, Rex is definitely still going to go for the nice little backstab for it. Get him back for what he did. But again, they're going to go for those early ecos, and looks like, here we go, a Scar coming out. Now, are they going to go continue to eco and do, like, the hero Scar? It looks like they are. Maybe throw it in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe decisions have been made. Maybe just in case two here. So they're doing a great job. Let's see if they can do it. Continue. They still got 2 ahead. That's too crazy. So running, blitz, surge, and Exy able to take so many names off the board and making things happen for that round for CROSSFIRE as a whole. And just being able to take it. I mean, they're again doing great already at the front. So rocking and rolling. Again, making it look easy. But they're looking good. They've broken them again. The Saints, hopefully those hand cannons can do what they want them to. Maybe the shotgun. And that's gonna be a no. Godson said absolutely not.
Coalition wins.
And Hakeem rolling it up on the end. 6-2. They're, honestly, CROSSFIRE's looking real hot. Now, again, it all depends what happens when we switch. It's going to be a absolute huge thing to see. Because that's really what kind of has messed them up a little bit. Not necessarily on grounded, but has. Here we go. Scar action. Oh, coming in for the reload. And looks like, yeah, that's going to be the maker for it. But Hakeem, not seeing what's happening, but neither is Surge. Ooh, they would have picked the head right there, just hanging out in the smoke, doing good.
Bomb has been planted.
Just in case. We got 2-2. Bomb is down. Do they retake? Do they hold? I mean, they have a good lead. And they got some, some good weapon. But here we go. One down. Ooh. One down. Can he get the spray? Oh. Bomb is going. Oh. Flash going. Going for the kill. Can't find him. Gotta go for the defuse. Gets him. But not enough time. Has to run. Doesn't make it. But still takes all the wins, all the dubs, all the kills for that round. So that's
CROSSFIRE.
at least something.
Yeah, CROSSFIRE looking good so far.
Yeah, I mean, they're holding a three round lead. And it doesn't look like they're giving it up too easy. Now, Saints is pretty good full buy up. You know, they got some good stuff. But CROSSFIRE also pretty much in the same spot, except for Godson. He's on a different level, a different plane. Triple kill. Quad. Almost. Ooh. Hurry, that was dirty. But do the smoke, we're able to take him out.
CROSSFIRE looking very strong. Exy with the scar.
Yeah. Again, it's that scar action that you mentioned. But unfortunately, as you were mentioning, you ain't seen nothing on the safe side. We got some AKs and some SGs, and we still have at least one scar.
Same old.
Yep. Kind of what you expect. But Exy here, still hanging out with that scar. Loving it. Wishing with it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hurry is looking real sharp right now. But that health situation, on the other hand, not looking too good. And Hakeem taking it out for 2. CROSSFIRE is at 8. This is supposed to be a fairly even map, depending on how you play it. But right now, CROSSFIRE is rocking pretty hard.
almost looking unstoppable here. Knocking on wood.
Yeah, we'll have to see if. Problem is about knocking on wood here on port is there's a lot of steel, a lot of containers. There's a couple wooden crates. There's some knockables. Oh, but wait, Blitz coming in to do some crazy stuff, but the grenade comes to ruin it, soften him up, and
Coalition wins.
man, Hakeem is just always pumping in here into mid, grabbing himself two. Just every time, it's always two. He's not. Yeah, I don't think he's broke the three. Maybe once, but he's just rocketed out. Now we're on the flip. Crossfire is currently at 9. Saints at 2. Or sorry, 3. And they're let's see. I mean, again, Crossfire's had a little bit of problems when we go for the switch, but right now in the pistol round, they're rocking the harder hitting pistols. All of them. Let's see if that's possible for them to do. We got a huge push for B. Nobody's checking it. And
Bomb has been planted.
bomb is now planted.
Ooh, if Crossfire's able to do this. Oh!
Big hit from behind. That's going to change the whole landscape. 3 to 4. 2 to 3. 1 to 2. Legion going up against 2. Gets 1. Oh, definitely has the advantage. But can he be seen first? Look at that. Those don't fake, but look. Oh! Yes, does triple fake. But has to just go for it. Discipline. New. Just wait. Again, you got to go for it. Pros don't fake, right? Got to go for it. And sometimes, that faking will work. But in that case, probably could have had it almost diffused, if not fully diffused, before even began to peak.
Team Saints looking like they're about to, I was about to say about to be bound by 8.
Yeah. Double digits. We just flipped. And Saints is having a bit of trouble. Remember what I mentioned earlier? Crossfire has only had 2 points to make it here. Saints had 24 points. 22 points separating them. Crossfire is now at a 1v2, about to hit double ones. Very getting the headshot, but get caught with the knife out. You know they gotta be feeling good right now.
I would love to hear the voice chat for both these teams. I know Crossfire is just over the moon.
Yeah. And they're about to be over this matchup. Because guess what? They only got 2 more rounds left. And they can walk away victors. Saints? It's 10 more rounds to make up to be victors. That's a lot. Not that it's not impossible. But when you get sprayed through the box, it's like that. It makes it very hard to believe. But it is still possible.
Ooh, Blitz trying so hard, but coming up with absolutely nothing.
2 to 4. They're trying. McLaren's got a sharp shot, but not
Bomb's
sharp
been
enough.
planted.
It's like it's stalled a little bit. Game in the headshot. Legion just immediately deleted. That Hakeem has been absolutely killing it. Since we're on match point, let's check those scores real quick because I want to see what Hakeem has been just double dipping every time. Look at that, 21 kills. And it's 16, 13, 11, and 8. But only 2 breaking double digits on the other side for Saints. I knew he had to be killing it with those kills. I knew it. And here we go again. They're going to try it for another. Crossfire. I mean, they're racking it up. Now here we go. Nice and double from Legion.
Wins.
Here we go. There we go. The bunch. McLaren coming in too with 2. There we go. Finally. Put putting a point on the board. 4. But again, they have to do 9 flawless victories. Where CROSSFIRE only needs they don't even have to do anything flawlessly. They just need Saints to mess up a little bit. Because they're really going hard. Now now they're gonna go eco real quick. They might even do it again. But that'll be okay. Because again, it's all in the plan.
You got tons of cushion here. Tons of cushion. It's just about playing that economy right now.
Yeah, this is like those supersized beanbag chairs kind of cushion.
Yes.
Now, that could be clearly depleted, and a hole could be formed, and it could all pour out. But right now, it's pretty squishy.
Oh, man.
Man, right in the knees. Oh, right to the face? Not a headshot, but to the face? Oh, again, not bad. Especially if you're going to eco, it took out 2. Not bad. Looking good. Oh, but wait, look. Saints, they have it. It's in Ray's hand. It's a scar.
I think Ari was able to pick up 1 with it last round. See if it can work for him as they move into round number 18.
Maybe. We're seeing the full SG buy. Let's see if maybe they don't need the scar. Ooh, McLaren gets the nice little grenade kill right off the bat. Can't end here. Again, all they need is 1 mess up. Surge! Licking hard. Expecting it. Taking 2 for himself. Evening it up. A little low. But obviously that doesn't really matter. As long as he can get the jump. Here comes that scar. But hanging out in the back a little bit. Trying to keep a little long range. Might come in handy. Laren taking down Hakeem. Here we go, Uri. 1 for those Qs. And immediately gets taken out with the bomb plants. Rex. Not good. Waiting for the backup to appear. Ooh. Ooh. Misses the stairs. That's going to be another one on the board for Saints. Slowly closing that gap. They're halfway there. 6-12. Oh, and here we go. Right in the knees again. And right to the head. Beautiful instant replay. That was just... You know, we don't see beautiful shotgun action like that very often. And it's always nice to see. Here we go. At least 1 scar coming out. Rex seeing what he can do. Here we go. There it is. Rex starting it. Oh, Surge is out. Godson getting 1. Claren. Not going to make a whole lot of contact. They're shooting through the boxes. Here comes the scar. But wait, Godson's there to have a good time. McLaren, right there. Getting taken out. And you wouldn't believe it if you didn't see it. CROSSFIRE. The people who qualified with 2 beat the team that qualified with 24. And walking forward into further down the road into the matchups coming soon. And honestly, yeah, based on what we started at the beginning, stats and everything, I would have had hope. But, you know, again, it didn't look too good. But you know what? CROSSFIRE showed us wrong. They have done the research. They've done the testing. And, man, they came to play today.
Did they?
So, yeah. I can't believe they took it, especially this large of a gap. I'll be honest with you. I didn't expect that. Congratulations. CROSSFIRE 2-1 against Saints. But congratulations to Saints still for doing such a great job. You know, we still got to give them a good round of applause. Man, they really put up a good show. They put up a good fight. but something about CROSSFIRE, their spunk, the scrappy, the scar, and their just bob and weave bullet sponginess. Honestly, I think just a lot of those things all together created this, where 13-9 and 13-6. And, and again, it seems so close, 13-11, where Saints won, but not as far of a gap as when CROSSFIRE won on both the other two. So it honestly probably could have went either way on Plaza, and it really could have. I mean, really, Uri was kind of the real tipping point of that. So my hats off to Uri for doing such a wonderful job for making that happen. But ultimately, CROSSFIRE is moving forward in the brackets. Again, super surprising, unexpected. They're going to continue to surprise us. Will at some point be the end of the road? I'm not sure. But what we do know is they're going to the final. They are making their way into that slot. Now, tomorrow we will find out Hammers versus Rain. One of those two will be going up against CROSSFIRE. And that's not going to be an easy match. That's not. I mean, Hammers is such a dedicated and regular face and team. Rain, kind of what you would call the elders here in Critical Ops. They've been around the block way more times than I can count, in so many different series, so many different tournaments. I mean, they've just done everything. And so find out which one of those two is going to be going up against CROSSFIRE tomorrow. So guys, make sure you have those notifications rung. You have the follows done. You have everything possible, there. So you get notified. So, but real quick, before we gotta appreciate what just happened. Because again, that match is tomorrow, right? The match is for tomorrow. Overall, we have the beautiful real-time stats of what just happened. And again, we watched it be negative, low rating. But guess what happened? CROSSFIRE's on top, 1.8, 1.5, 1.3, or 1.3, and then 1.09, and then just a solid 1. But on the other side for Saints, we even had people coming in to help. We had the same team pretty much all the way through CROSSFIRE. But Saints, we got 0.59, 0.64, and 0.94. Into a solid 1 for McLaren. And then we got some positive, which Legion did really good. But unfortunately, it's a team effort. And we do need to see a little bit more across the board to make the team victory a thing. But again, congratulations again to CROSSFIRE for moving forward. Hammers or Rain? Who knows? But we'll find out tomorrow. And I'll be there too to help you along with that journey to find out who that's going to be. Guys, and remember, that is going to be, roughly the, same time across the board. Depends on your time zone, because all the times are the same. It depends on the time zone. And that is going to be 5 p.m. CET, and that's also going to be 5 p.m. EST for after that for NA. But guess what? We're not done today. We still have one more later on today for South America. Blackout versus Evil Vision. That's going to be at 5 p.m. BRT. So stay tuned. And that's where that notification bell comes in. That's where the following, the subbing, and the Discord notifications, all of the things. Again, not everything's perfect. Coding is a monster. Creating an entire platform is hard. So, sometimes we don't get our notifications. They think we want something else, but really, we just want to see who moves forward here in the World's Championship. So we have more today for you. If you guys are awake, please tune in. It's going to be an absolute smashing set of matches. And then tomorrow as well. So we'll be waiting for you for both of those. I guess all 3 of those, because there's 2 tomorrow for that. So again, congratulations to CROSSFIRE moving into the finals. Remember to give some thanks to everybody who's made this possible. Mobile Esports, Critical Force, Zuvi, REDMAGIC, and G Fuel. You stay awake. You have some of the fastest frames on the fastest phone. You have the platform to post all your clips from being the best because you're cracked out on G Fuel. You have the fingers that are moving the fastest on your REDMAGIC, and you can post them and be able to be and show the best. Especially for all the teams, they have a good chance to win some goodies. But thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure. I will see you guys tomorrow for the European for that lovely matchup we're seeing next. And we'll have some other people coming in later on today and, of course, tomorrow afternoon for some other matches. So, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys here later.